Jordan Peterson is actually wild. But yo, we here with another one, bro. And yo, we talked about so much on Monday about what happened. And there's still so much more to unpack about what happened, fam. This Sunday was beautiful. We got there's so many teams with playoff contention. And Mookie says something at the end of the show that kind of got me tight. I'm not gonna lie. The league is watered down now. The league is watered down this. The league is watered down that. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually one of the best. I think this has been a exciting brand of football, mainly because there's so many guys where it's destroying the stigma about a lot of things. One of the main things that we've talked about this on the show a lot. You don't have to pay these quarterbacks this money. No. You got Tommy DeVito out here running the city of New York, and you pay Daniel Jones over here $40 million for what? You got Joe Flacco over here out dueling Trevor Lawrence. What are we talking about? Y'all think these quarterbacks are plug-in players? Like, y'all don't think that they could be plug-in play just like a bunch of other positions in the NFL? Yes, they can.
I've been to this.
Fam, there's only a few people. There's only a few people in the league that just like, you know what? He's one of the ones we just can't replace.
Look, I have said this for a long time. The only reason why quarterbacks are treated differently from other folks is because quarterbacks for a long time were associated with white dudes, and because of that, them old white dudes from the 90s and 80s, that's where the quarterback club came in, where all these dudes got together back in the day and kind of set the standard of, hey, we're going to negotiate our contracts differently. We're going to be treated differently. The rules for us are going to be the same. The reality is, no, you are labor. You are not management. You are labor just like every other player. You can be replaced just like every other player. You're only important if you're good. That's it.
Exactly. And that's how it should be for every position. If you one of them ones for the wide receivers, guess what? You get paid one of them ones money.
Hey, Dub, is that why Austin Ekeler is never going to get that type of money?
He ain't never going to get that bread, boy. He ain't. Yo, the fall off of Austin Ekeler is insane. You know what's so crazy? I told everyone that he should not have been like the number one fantasy overall pick in last season. I did a clip about that on one of these other shows I did, that he should not have been number one at all. And look at what he's proven me. He's insane.
You know, like the difference between some of the good running backs and some of the best running backs. Like receivers miss reads, quarterbacks miss reads, but I don't think a lot of people understand that if you ain't really had to study film or been in a running back room, that running backs miss a lot of reads. I think what makes Christian McCaffrey so good, I'm not saying he don't make mistakes, but he ain't gonna make too many. He ain't missing too many holes.
No. Hey, Cruiser. I can say it. That motherfucker don't miss. He don't miss his reads. He don't miss his reads. Period. End of discussion.
You think his football IQ is just so high because of his dad, his family?
Yes. Because he's a player. He's a player's kid. He has been around this shit his entire life.
Yeah.
And on top of that, his dad played in a Shanahan. His dad played in the Shanahan offense. Shanahan offense. What he's doing right now, dog. He been sitting there scheming and looking through these playbooks out of curiosity since he was a little kid. This shit is second nature to him.
Please watch the
when they run outside zone, like, bruh, again, he don't miss his reads.
I can't lie. Running outside zone left behind Trent Williams with Christian McCaffrey is just oh my god.
This man Brandon is insane. Brandon Katz. McCaffrey isn't doing anything as a runner that Mostert didn't do. McCaffrey's numbers are the same as Mostert.
Oh my god. Yo,
I'm dropping the link for Brandon, bro. I gotta hear this, bro. That guy is insane.
That's how I know you bored, Dub, when you just start dropping the link. When he starts saying foolish shit.
No, Brandon is hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
We looking at numbers, man.
I'm about to say, don't talk to me about numbers when we having this conversation.
Yeah, no, we ain't talking about numbers. We ain't bring up no numbers, bro.
This ain't about numbers.
Yeah, this ain't about numbers. We could just talk about football.
Hey, respectfully, if you ain't ever played football, if you ain't ever been in a running back room, if you ain't ever watched no film for real, when it come to this conversation, hey, bruh, all that shit need not apply. Move around.
For real.
Like
there's no way we're having a Raheem Dub. Look at me, Dub. There's no way we're having a Raheem Mostert versus CMC right now.
He got the smile. Yo, I want to hear about this take. Like, what is this take that he's talking about? Go ahead, Brandon.
He said he's having
an issue with his mic.
He has an issue with his mic.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen.
Nick, the quick Dub is nasty. This is
no. Y'all like people up here to voice their opinions. Like, why not? I think this is a good opportunity for somebody to do that. I think somebody in the chat last week, purple something, he needs to get up here too, because it was just a packed show last time, so I couldn't really do it like that.
Look,
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Hey, Jake Browning, listen, bro. This what
Jake Browning. Shout out to the Jakes in the world, fam.
Listen,
come on. Will Levis. Wow, Nick.
Hey, Doug. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was disgusted.
If you go back and look at history, and we got anomalies, but you got more guys who actually had to wait. Even back in the days, running backs had to wait, receivers had to wait, quarterbacks had to wait at least a year. Pat Mahomes waited, no matter what nobody believed, he waited for a year. You know what I mean? Troy Aikman waited. Tom Brady waited.
Steve Young,
they waited, bro. We just throwing these kids out there, and then we think that they trash. No, they a lot of them ain't. Pat Mahomes won a Super Bowl. They know how to read defenses. He said that's what he said. He won a Super Bowl and didn't know how to read defenses. So listen, a lot of these guys ain't used to seeing a lot of these coverages, ain't seeing a lot of these disguises. So it take them a while. Some of them don't understand protection. That's why I always say, why they ain't pointing out the mic? Because that's an indicator of your protection and know to slide right or they slide left. A lot of quarterbacks grew up in this system where they sign system. I played in that, so I understand what they're saying. No huddle. When they get to the league and a coach read off a play, you got to be able to recite that back to your team. And a lot of quarterbacks don't know how to do that, so it messes them up. I think being able to hear the play and be able to recite it back in the huddle. If a coach called, say Gator right trips, bones, XD, you need to be able to recite that, and that's sitting out the protection to the team. I think a lot of quarterbacks don't understand that.
Nah, Hugh Jackson said it himself when he was on the show. He was like, bro, he said, there's a lot of guys out here that's really good. There's a lot of quarterbacks that's really good. Well, a lot of times they get put in a scenario with some offensive coordinators where they don't even know what they're doing, and it ruins them. And then what happens? They build bad habits. And because they're building bad habits, it just stays within their career. Like, for example, I think Sam Darnold, I feel bad for Sam Darnold because I think he was a quarterback that he just built really, really bad habits on being with the Jets, and it just stayed with him for his whole career.
Hold on. He had bad habits, and
his coaching was terrible too. He had
bad habits USC too, now.
You say he had bad habits at USC?
Yeah, and I think Cruiser, but I think he never got the right coaching.
I was just about to say, well, this is what happened. So,
what was his name? The dude from the Dolphins?
Oh, Adam Gase. Yeah,
oh my god,
he was terrible. But the thing with quarterbacks, when you go
Grizzly Bear,
crazy,
fly ass Grizzly Bear.
Talk about the thing with quarterbacks that people don't understand is truthfully, once you start talking about like high 4-star, 5 stars coming out of high school, they're all around the same level of talent. Like, you have the guys who are like kind of different. Obviously, you have the Patrick Mahomes, the Josh Allen types who kind of are late bloomers, or maybe like the Caleb Williams, or the guys who are like the number 1 overall picks, or the number 2 like kid in his class or whatever. Like, yeah, you get those kids; those are different. But like for the most part, all of them, when they start out, they're all pretty much the same amount of talent, like give or take. A lot of this shit boils down to coaching and confidence. That's what it is at the end of the day. Like Sam Darnold, when he was coming out of college, I thought he had a chance to be another Tony Romo. Like the off-schedule stuff he did in college with not a lot of like real great dudes around him, it looked great. The issue was he had issues doing the little thing.
Yeah.
And then he got to the league, had a coach who wasn't good at teaching him the little things, because to what Dawson and what Cruz was saying earlier, he didn't really know what to do. And now you building bad habits and his confidence is broken because he's playing with no real talent. He's getting beat up all the time. He's
seeing ghosts out there. He's seeing ghosts.
Trey,
against
Bill
Belichick cooking up new stuff just to play with him because he don't know what he's doing.
So Trey, you saying you could be a really good quarterback but come into a bad situation and suck?
Yes.
So I just want to be sure of that. Now I don't know if y'all agree with this. So why does everybody just believe that the Bears should get Caleb Williams then?
I'm not
100% sure on that right now.
I'm not necessarily saying it's going to work.
Because a lot of people are telling me, get rid of Justin Fields. Caleb Williams is a generational talent, but like the Bears won't ruin him too.
No. Justin Fields, and that's why people don't pay attention. Justin Fields has actually been turning the corner. He's been pretty good for the last few games.
And Dub,
he goes to Atlanta. He's Michael Vick.
That's
crazy.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? Justin Fields, believe it or not, sitting behind that rookie, that dude who he was playing behind, who when he got hurt,
it was Andy Dalton, I think.
Sitting behind him helped him a little bit. Justin Fields.
Look, all I'm saying is this: like the reason why if I was the Bears, I would blow it up and restart it is just off of the fact of Justin Fields is not a player that I drafted. If I'm that front office, I did not draft you. And at this point, I would rather blow it up and restart the clock. That way, everything is kind of still more on schedule with the entirety of the team, as opposed to having my quarterback on one schedule and my offensive line and the rest of my defense on another one. Like, if that's the case, yeah, blow it up. But let's not get this twisted. The Bears could absolutely ruin Caleb Williams, and he could turn out to be a bust. Like, everybody keeps comparing him to Patrick Mahomes. Hey, I need everybody to understand something. If you didn't watch Patrick Mahomes in college, go watch him in college. There was a lot of great moments, and there was also a lot of bad.
But here's my thing, though, Trey. Here's my thing, though. You would blow it up, right? And get a quarterback who's shorter, is slower. Like, here's my thing, and I believe that's why I think Bryce Young ain't shit. If you're going to have a team, terrible. If you're going to have a team that you know, most of the time, if you're a number overall pick, you're one of the worst teams in the NFL, literally.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to be a quarterback and I have one of the worst teams in the NFL, which means that I have a lot of stuff I had to get fixed, I'm going to get the most naturally, physically gifted guy because I'm going to need that physicality and giftedness from him to get us through a year or two before we can get him some real help. So I can't get a Bryce Young, and my team completely sucks because he is not that good of a quarterback as far as physical attributes. I'm gonna need a guy that can freestyle with the running. I'm gonna need a guy that can freestyle with some crazy acrobatic type plays while we figure it out. And that's how I feel. What we did with Cam Newton. Cam comes to us, we're not the best team in the world, but Cam is so physically gifted is that a lot of the stuff that he did, he kind of pushed through. A lot
Cam
of the rushing, a lot of the TDs, he pushed through.
Ted Ginn and Steve Smith.
Wait, but early, y'all just missed out on Cam.
No, we had to get the time, you know.
Y'all just missed out on Cam 2.0, AR-15.
Y'all really?
No, we didn't. No.
AR-15's not the passer Cam was. Not close.
No. But early was talking about I want a quarterback, big arm, could make plays with his legs, could big as hell to take it.
No, that was the number 2 pick. C.J. Stroud. I wanted C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
Hey.
Me and Frank Reich wanted C.J. Stroud. David Tepper wanted Bryce Young.
Hey,
Bryce
wait.
Young sucks.
I'm glad you brought up dude's name because I'm just gonna say.
Well, no quarterback would succeed in Carolina with that situation right now.
Thank you.
Talk about it.
I'm sorry. He's not cuss. I apologize. C.J. Stroud, we won at least 5 games with C.J. Stroud.
Hey, look. Hey.
C.J. Stroud would look very bad on that crew. I promise you.
Carolina wouldn't win 5 games with Peyton Manning in his prime right now.
Look,
not true. Because I watched. Here's the thing.
I agree.
You're wrong,
I
right?
agree.
They're
No,
really
no.
bad.
I watched Andy Dalton come in, right? I watched Andy Dalton come in.
No.
And we would, the offense ain't working. I watched Andy Dalton come in and throw 300 yards easily. Like, really was clicking. Was really getting the ball out, really making plays. Bryce Young is terrifying in the pocket, period. Even when he ain't getting sacked.
Hey, like I said earlier,
we want to talk about the supporting cast Peyton Manning has.
I was about to
This
say.
God tier.
Yeah, God's here.
Elgin James.
Hey, we can
Marvin
say
Harrison,
Andrew
Reggie
James
Wayne,
compared to Chuba Hubbard.
yeah,
Marvin, and you have Marvin Harrison compared to Adam Thielen. Come on, fam.
Look, I'm gonna just say this early.
Keep trying to tell y'all, bro. Quarterbacks don't affect winning like that.
Marvin his first year?
Wait, hold on, everybody. I need Early to hear me on this. Early, since you already in the DC area and you already in the DMV area, like Baltimore-ish, go ahead and just be a Ravens fan, dog. Because I'm telling you right now, with David Tepper owning that team, if you thought it was bad under Jerry Richardson,
Jerry was fine.
or it got bad. I was about to say it got bad.
Great owner though. He's a great owner though.
It got bad at a certain point.
Marvin Harrison was there with Peyton.
Whatever height.
Reggie Wayne wasn't though.
Hey, whatever height you
We
reached,
still got Marvin, bro.
whatever height you reached with
But we can argue Peyton helped make Marvin. Just saying.
They helped each other. The point is, I need people to understand this. If you're on a terrible scenario, don't matter how good of a quarterback you are going to be terrible too.
Also,
you're going to be terrible with that terrible scenario.
Dub, is Frank Reich a good head coach?
No, he wasn't.
No. Frank Wright had one good. Frank Wright had one good year as an offensive coordinator when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Yeah. He's been living off that one fucking year for 10 years. That's the only year he had where he was good in the NFL.
Language.
Hey,
I agree, but look at the Colts from last year to this year.
The reality is that's a lot of coaches.
The Colts had a lot of injuries on their O-line last year too, though.
Yeah.
Colts O-line definitely was hurting them. Like that was the main reason. And JT was hurt. But I do agree with Brandon where Frank Reich is living off of Carson Wentz and his improvisation in 2017.
No, I never won.
And solidify him in his career.
Hey, Early, can I ask you a question?
Hey, Doug Peterson was heavily involved in the offense too when they won the Super Bowl. People don't understand that.
Yeah,
it wasn't just Frank Reich, bro.
And Doug a little fluky too. That's another fluke coach.
Early, who you want the Panthers' next coach to be?
I'm be honest with you, man. I do like Eric Bieniemy, but we probably won't get him.
That would be good.
I honestly, man, I don't know who's out there right now that I can see really changing around. I think whoever we get, we're going to struggle, but I damn sure don't want Bill Belichick. I was asked that in the press box. Don't want that. Because we got a black quarterback and he don't like black quarterbacks. So I don't know. I think in all honesty, man, I think we could be good with. I think Eric Bieniemy would be the one, honestly, man. But other than that, I couldn't tell you who I wanted to be coach.
No, don't put Eric Bieniemy on there. You know what? And what's his name? Jimmy Johnson said something too when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Shout out to him. I've seen that video. That was beautiful. Jimmy Johnson says something. He was like, "Yo, I got to give credit to the great players in which I had, which put me on this map, bro." Coaches need great players too. I don't want to put Eric Bieniemy on the Panthers because guess what? That's going to be terrible. I'd put him on the Saints because at least they got some weapons out there that he could utilize. He ain't got nothing to utilize over there. I'm sorry, he don't. That team is trash. Early, you just gotta go with a new team. That team is garbage.
No.
There's nothing good that they have. There's literally nothing. There's nothing good that they have. It's going to be like that for the next 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, I've been here.
They're just going to be trash. God awful.
I was here when Jake Delhomme left and we had Jimmy Clausen. I've been here for a while. I've been going through this since Cam left. I'm good. We'll get better. I've been here before and we've gotten better. I've been here.
All right. Oh, okay. All right. I got to cook the panel on Christian McCaffrey though now. Okay, you guys are fucking glazing Christian McCaffrey. So Here are McCaffrey's numbers with San Francisco, okay? 2022, he's 4.7 a carry. This year, he's 5.2 a carry. Raheem Mostert's best season, he's 5.6 a carry. Raheem Mostert has averaged more per carry on average in his career with San Francisco than McCaffrey. You guys started this whole panel talking about how quarterbacks. Let me finish early. Let me finish early. I didn't interrupt you. Let me finish early. Anyways, you started the whole panel, you talking about how quarterbacks are replaceable. The running back position is the most easily replaceable position in the NFL. Now, the 49ers have struggled this year. Early, stop. Anyways, the 49ers have struggled this year when two players were hurt. They struggled when Trent Williams was hurt, and they struggled when Debo was hurt. They could replace McCaffrey overnight. They could replace McCaffrey with Mason. They could replace him with a lot of players. Raheem Mostert averaged more yards per carry than McCaffrey almost every year he was in San Francisco. And if you talk about McCaffrey as a receiver, what Deebo Samuel does, what Greg Kittle does, they can easily replace what McCaffrey does as a receiver too. People think running backs don't get paid because of positional value. That's bullshit. The reason running backs don't get paid is because there's far more than 32 good running backs in the NFL. There are more good running backs than good NFL teams. It's about supply and demand. There's nothing that Christian McCaffrey does that the 49ers can't replace at all. Debo and Kittle have a higher replacement value than McCaffrey by fucking far.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, wait, hold on.
Brandon, please watch the currency.
I was about to say, yeah, etiquette, but also, okay, one, like I said, and clearly you weren't listening because we weren't talking about numbers. Again, I told
and you just gave me yards per carry with way less carries too. I want you to
wait, hold on. Let me just go.
Mozart wasn't an every down back like McCaffrey.
This whole conversation.
Mostert could have been an every down back. They chose to use multiple running backs.
No, he couldn't.
Like most NFL teams.
I actually agree with that take. No, he's not lying. No, he's not lying.
No. Whoa, so because no. Early.
So you're
early. I'm going to cook you now. So Mostert's been an every down back in Miami. Mostert's fine as an every down running back. The 49ers didn't use him as an every down back. Early, you just interrupt everyone. Okay. Mostert was not used as an every down back because to save him for injuries. Mostert was always as productive as McCaffrey.
Who's Christian McCaffrey's backup, Brandon?
You're missing my point.
That's an every down back. Thank you, Brandon.
No. There's nothing McCaffrey's doing that Mostert wouldn't do in the exact same spot. McCaffrey's replacement value is 0. Debo and Trent Williams are not replaceable. McCaffrey's replaceable overnight. Mostert averaged more yards per carry, and when you look at what McCaffrey does as a receiver at San Francisco, Debo and Kittle can replace that too. Mostert put up better numbers than McCaffrey when Jimmy fucking Garoppolo and the 49ers offense wasn't as good as it is with Purdy. There's nothing McCaffrey's doing that isn't replaceable.
You're lying, Brandon.
Hold on.
No, you're lying.
Their offensive line is better than it is now.
Hey, you never said
Right. No. So let's talk about why the 49ers offense got better when they added McCaffrey. Okay? It's because their running backs that they had when they added McCaffrey were complete garbage. If the 49ers had any decent running back before they traded for McCaffrey, if they had somebody like Mostert, they'd get exactly the same production they got from McCaffrey. Mostert averaged more yards per carry than McCaffrey by a full half yard per carry in his best year in San Francisco, and that was with Jimmy fucking Garoppolo at quarterback. The 49ers offense wasn't even as good. The Shanahan system is not built on running backs. The Shanahan system is built around receivers and serviceable quarterbacks and the offensive line.
Whoa.
On top of
There's
that,
a lot of things that being said right here.
Where's Christian McCaffrey's Tyreek Hill that keeps defenses honest so they can't put 7 in the box, 8 in the box?
It doesn't. Right, but you're missing the point, right?
No,
because you just talk over people the whole show. Okay, the reason Christian McCaffrey's having success running in San Francisco is because of it's because he's a good running back like Mostert, but it's also because they have Debo, they have Kittle. The 49ers also replaced the entire interior of their offensive line. The 49er offensive line is much better.
Who do you have in Carolina?
Who do you have in Carolina when he's the all-pro back, Brandon?
It doesn't matter what McCaffrey is doing. What McCaffrey did. Whoa. Wait. So what?
Back for like 7 years, but it doesn't matter. Come on.
No. Okay. So if you look at McCaffrey's numbers in Carolina, he averaged over 4.8 yards per carry one time in Carolina. What McCaffrey did in Carolina that was special was as a receiver. It was not as a runner. If you look at McCaffrey's running numbers in Carolina, they were never at the top of the NFL. You're cooked. And if you look at what McCaffrey, no, what you said was wrong. So if you look at McCaffrey in San Francisco, here's my point. If you look at McCaffrey as a receiver in San Francisco, the 49ers don't need McCaffrey as a receiver because they have Debo, they have Kittle, and Brandon Ayuk is one of the most underrated receivers in the NFL. So if you look at McCaffrey's role in San Francisco, it's as a runner, not a receiver, and he is easily replaceable as a runner. Mostert was better almost every year. What made McCaffrey special in Carolina was what he did as a receiver. If you look at McCaffrey's rushing yards in Carolina, they're nothing special. They don't rank at the top of the league at all. Runners are easily replaceable. You can easily replace any running back in the NFL with a good running back.
Rushing yards, third. So when you just said he wasn't top when he played for Carolina, but he was third in the league of rushing with almost 400 yards.
So McCaffrey, okay. Let me respond to that. So McCaffrey played 6 years, not 1 or 2. He played 6 years in Carolina. You know how many years he was top 3 in rushing yards? 1. You just fucking cooked yourself. And if you look at McCaffrey, if you look at San Francisco, okay, San Francisco can replace McCaffrey very easily. McCaffrey never averaged over 4.8 in Carolina one time, more than once.
No, listen. No, hold on. Stop.
Oh, he was hurt. That's your excuse. He wasn't hurt every year early. That's incorrect. He was hurt a couple years.
Stop. There's a lot of things being said right now.
He was not hurt every year.
I have the facts. Number one, Brandon, I'm fine with you cooking people. I just need you to stop cursing. That's one. 2, if we look at every... You said the F word. You said the F word.
You lied about a lot of things, Brandon. You lied about a lot of things.
This guy.
I'll curse if I want, but I'm not cursing that much.
He was hurt his last 2 years.
Brandon, I need you to chill. But listen,
when he wasn't hurt, he was still not producing at an elite level.
He had 2 seasons. He had 2 seasons where, because he had his rookie year where he only started 10 games. He had 2 seasons where he played a whole entire season, 2018 and 2019. Every year outside of that, he did not play. He only didn't even play 10 games. So yes,
but I'm looking at his yards per carry.
Has never had a 1,000-yard season in his career.
Right, that's because he was hurt, and it's B because he was sharing carries.
So wait. He's talking about yards per carry.
The way you evaluate Early's looking at usage stats. It's about yards per carry.
Wait. The yards per carry, he had 5 in 2018.
That was 1 year.
He had 4.8 in 2019. Then the years he got hurt, he was 3.8 when he only played 3 games. He got hurt in that season, and then he had 4.5s. So he's showing you that he's still able to give you around 5 yards a carry.
No, he was 4.6 the other year. McCaffrey played 6 years in Carolina. He had 2 years, where he averaged over 4.8 yards per carry. And when you talk about how many games he played during the season, that should not be impacting yards per carry. His yards per carry in Carolina were not at the top of the league other than 2 years.
That's not true. If I get hurt,
it is true.
If I get hurt in 3 games, well, one of those games was a bad. Let's say one of those games I had 40 yards on.
No, I'm not looking at that year. I'm not looking at the year he played 3 games.
I'm letting even in 2021, And there's games where the more games you play, there's more of an opportunity for you to increase.
He had 7 games, but Dub, that goes both ways. Because if you play fewer games and you have a big game rushing, it skews your stats to the upside. So what I'm saying, let me finish. I'm saying if you look at his yard, if you look at his yards per carry when he played 6 games or more, he was not at the top of the league. What made him special in Carolina was what he did as a receiver. He only had 2 great years rushing. He didn't have more than 2.
You're putting.
I'm talking about yards. I'm talking about yards per carry.
You're putting the measuring of 6 games.
I'm looking at yards per carry, so it shouldn't matter.
7 games is not even half the season. How are we going to judge somebody if they didn't even play half the year? What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about?
Okay,
you can't
I'm not
use those stats as confirmation of who he is, because the 2 seasons where he did have healthy seasons, he was 4.8 and 5. You're just using not even half the year. It's really 8. Using less than half a year to justify him. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how many games you're playing for yards per carry. And I'm not looking at a 6-game sample size. I'm looking at a nearly 20-game sample size. But again, it's not just stats. It's about watching him play. Christian McCaffrey was never a top 5 running back as a runner when you talk about breaking tackles or as an overall runner. He wasn't. What made Christian let me finish. What makes Christian McCaffrey a top 5 running back is what he does as a runner and a receiver. If McCaffrey is just a runner, he's not top 5.
Good question. How do you think Raheem? Wait, hold on. How do you think Raheem Mostert was able to get like 5.5 yards a carry? What makes you think that?
No. Yeah, I'm not saying Raheem Mostert is an elite running back. That's not my argument.
You said Chris McCaffrey don't do nothing better than Raheem.
Right. That's exactly what I said. Because you're not. Okay.
He do better than Chris McCaffrey, Brandon?
Okay. He averaged more yards per carry by a full half yard. He's faster. He's faster than him.
So that's why.
Okay.
So early. That's why. The speed is the reason why he's averaging
his speed.
But yes, but there's more.
McCaffrey does not have 4.3 speed.
But he
That's fine. He's
direction. His change of direction sucks. He can't hit the hole like Christian McCaffrey.
It doesn't matter. He still averaged more yards per carry in San Francisco than McCaffrey, which proves my point. You're cooking yourself. Mostert.
Hold on, Dub. I have a question. Dub, I have a question. Brandon brought up, you can just replace CMC. How can you replace 1,600 total yards in 13 games?
Okay, so let me respond to that, right? So what I'm saying is that I'm not saying Mostert is a better running back than McCaffrey. What I'm saying is that what McCaffrey does in San Francisco is easily replaceable with multiple running backs like Mostert. Because if you look at McCaffrey's yardage, and the Shanahan system is the West Coast offense he learned from his dad. It's predicated on short passing. So if you're not passing the ball to McCaffrey, you're throwing to Ayuk, you're throwing to Debo, you're throwing to Kittle. That's a zero-sum game. The passing they do to McCaffrey is easily replaceable to one of those 3 guys. McCaffrey's value to the 49ers would be as a runner, and you asked early what Mostert does better than McCaffrey. He's far fucking faster. That's why he averaged more yards per carry in San Francisco. McCaffrey as a runner is easily replaceable in San Francisco, and Debo, Kittle, and Ayuk can replace him as a receiver.
We ain't going off a change of direction. We ain't going off a vision.
It didn't translate. It didn't translate. Mostert averaged more yards per carry than McCaffrey, even with his lack in change of direction. It doesn't translate.
No. You're missing a key component here. This is almost like the Tony Pollard arguments I was hearing last season. When you gave Tony Pollard that main role, that wasn't there for him to sit here and explode like that. Raheem Mostert did benefit from the fact that they were splitting carries because there's a change of pace and he had more energy whenever those linebackers were getting killed by the other running backs too, which led for more opportunity. Just because you average more yards a carry does not make you a more valuable or a better running back. There's more things. He's not, at the end of the day, I love Raheem Mostert. Do I think he can be a every down back? Sure. But
he is this year. Mostert's been an every down back for most of this year.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has. A-Chain got hurt.
You are bugging out, dog.
No, A-Chain's been hurt half the year. Mostert's been on the field for most of Miami's snaps this year. A-Chain was productive for a couple games, then he got hurt.
Hold on. When A-Chain's been on the field playing, do you know what the snap count's been?
Right, but A-Chain's been hurt half the year.
Okay, they don't have another running back
Right, that's my point. That's my point. So when Mostert, so that's my point. Wait. So when Mostert has been an every down back, he's been productive in Miami, and he's been productive as a runner and receiver. There's nothing McCaffrey's doing as a runner in San Francisco or receiver that's not replaceable with Kittle, Debo, Ayuk, or another running back.
Nick, you guys still have Jeff Wilson in the Raiders game when nobody else was getting nothing. Guess what? Raheem was only at 88 yards on 3.9 yards a carry. Then the next game they had Jeff Wilson have 11 carries, and that's when his yards per carry started elevating. So, I mean, let's be real. Raheem Mostert is a guy that they all have been using him as a running back committee, bro. What are we talking about?
Bro, can I go to
Trey Cook, please.
This
right, but the other thing is, wait, quickly, one thing. If you look at Raheem Mostert had more carries than McCaffrey did last year too. So when you're saying McCaffrey and McCaffrey's been a full-time running back this year, and so has Mostert for most of the year because A-Chain was hurt.
More carries than him this year.
The times when
right, but that's because of the different systems they're in.
Let me ask you this: Are you getting? Are you getting 12 and 13 carries in every down back?
What I'm saying about an every down back is it depends on the system, right? So Miami's system. Wait. So let me answer your question. Okay, so Raheem Mostert is definitely capable of being an every down running back. Miami's system with McDaniels is not a run heavy system like San Francisco. It's a totally different system. But if Mostert is the every down back in San Francisco, he's producing exactly the same as McCaffrey.
Let me ask you this: when the Dolphins did try to use him as that every down guy against the Raiders, why didn't he give you above 4 yards a carry?
You're looking at one game, Dub. That's too small sample size. If you look at Mostert,
you lied about something he's been doing all year long, and I'm telling you that's not the truth. The one time where he was actually asked to be an every down back for the whole game, he wasn't able to do that for you.
No, that's not true. A-Chain's been hurt half the year. So when A-Chain's been hurt, and there are games Wilson's been hurt too. So when Mostert has been getting most of the snaps, Mostert's produced at the same level as McCaffrey. Mostert's averaging 5 yards a rush this year. McCaffrey's at 5.2. Their production's basically the same.
They're a running back committee. They're a running back committee. They've had
no, they're not. They're not.
Yes, they are.
No, that's A-Chain's been hurt half the year.
Even when A-Chain was out, they had Chris Brooks there. They had
Brooks has not gotten major carries this year. That's not true.
No. You're not listening. You're not listening because they used all of them. They used Jeff Wilson, they used Chris Brooks, and Salvon Ahmed to share the workload with Raheem Mostert, especially when A-Chain got out. That's what happened. Go ahead, Trey.
All right.
And McCaffrey was in running back by committee last year too, and he still didn't produce better than Mostert.
All right. This is what I said. I don't even know how we got this deep into the weeds here, but I just need to snatch this one back because I need to center the conversation. I said what I said at the beginning of this for a reason. We have been sitting here arguing about freaking yards per carry the entire time, and I literally said, this is not about stats. If you personally have never been in a running back room, if you've never been a linebacker, if you did not play football and don't understand the way these schemes actually work, so when you turn on the tape, you understand, hey, cool, they have pressed everything out on this wide zone. The only thing left is this backside B gap, and he missed it. If you don't understand what I just said in that sentence, then please excuse yourself from the conversation, because the whole point and what we was talking about when we brought up Christian McCaffrey, we were talking about how we talk about all of these other positions with quarterbacks missing reads, receivers running the wrong routes because they saw the wrong coverage. We don't ever talk about how running backs miss reads in the hole all the time. And one of the things that makes Christian McCaffrey so special is the fact that he don't miss his reads almost ever.
There is the greatest visions in the league.
There is no waste. There is no meat left on that bone. He gets everything because he don't miss his reads. It don't matter if they're running power. It don't matter if they're running counter. It don't matter if it's inside zone, outside zone. He don't miss nothing. This has nothing.
Okay. So Trey. Okay. No. So let me ask you a question, Trey. Okay. So Raheem Mostert's best year in San Francisco was in 2019 when he averaged 5.6 yards per rush, which, by the way, is better than McCaffrey has ever averaged in his career with Carolina or San Francisco. Can you name a single year when McCaffrey has been in San Francisco? Shut up.
How many rushing attempts
can you name a single year?
Yards did he have, Brandon?
Can you name a single year in San Francisco when the 49ers running game with McCaffrey is better than it was with Mostert in 2019? Name one year.
It's better now.
It's not. They averaged 5.6 yards per carry in 2019.
And if he's gonna keep doing his job and carry shit, what are we talking about, dog?
Yeah.
Wasting our time.
No, the yard.
No,
Hold on, if we're going to talk about yards per carry, Devon Achane...
The 49ers were just as good of a running team in 2019 as they are this year. They were arguably better. Sure, you can talk... Wait, so you can talk about McCaffrey's vision and hitting holes, but Mostert's speed is much better than McCaffrey's. Mostert's 4.3. He's a level above McCaffrey when it comes to speed. And in the Shanahan system, Mostert's speed was just as productive as McCaffrey's skill set. The facts are clear.
No. Let me ask you. Wait, Trey. Let me ask him this. No, it's fine.
Okay,
my bad.
I just need to say this because again, I like Raheem Mostert.
He's good.
I like him. Like
that nigga, he's decent. He's decent.
I don't want to turn.
He's decent.
Wait, I was about to say I don't want to turn this into.
That boy even a top 15.
No, he's more than decent. He has 4.3 speed. He's the second fastest running back in the NFL.
So what, Brandon? This is not a game of Madden.
No, the numbers show he's as productive as McCaffrey in the same system.
Bro, can y'all chill out? Hey, look. This is what I'm trying to get at. I like Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert is a specialist. The thing that he was asked to do specifically while he was in San Francisco, when they ran outside zone, that was his run. That's what they put him on the field to do. Hey, you are fast. Once we get you on this track and we run stretch, we gonna run you behind Mike McGlinchey or freaking Trent Williams. And once you hit this lane, it's over with. They were not asking him to run counter. They're not asking him to run power. They're not asking him to run a lot of inside zone. You want to know why? Because as fast as he is, his lack of change of direction and also his lack of vision at times when you are asking him to read different things, it's not as good as other running backs, which is why he has always functioned in a system where he's running one thing. Then when they want to run dives, when they want to run anything that's inside, they take him off of the field and put somebody else in because he is a specialist. Like, that is what I'm talking about when we talk about...
Okay, so let me respond to that.
No, I'm not done.
Okay, because you're missing the point.
No, you're missing the point. You came up here talking about stats when I immediately said, this is not about numbers. If you have not been in a running back room, if you ain't never really broken down film, if you ain't ever really played or coached or at some point been intricately involved in a game plan, or at the very least have enough knowledge to know what it looked like on film when a running back misses his reads, don't talk to me about numbers. Don't talk to me about this year where he averaged 5.6. That is not the point of this conversation.
Okay. No. So I got what you said. Let me respond to that because I'm gonna completely barbecue you in about 30 seconds. Okay. Here's what it is. Okay. I am not saying that Mostert is as good as McCaffrey. What I'm saying is that there is absolutely nothing McCaffrey does in San Francisco that cannot be replaced easily. And let me prove my point in 30 seconds. Okay. Christian McCaffrey's cap hit this year is $23 million a a year. $23 million a year. You know what Mostert's cap hit this year is? It's $1.1 million a year. So even if you're saying Mostert's a specialist and he's not an every down back, I can sign 4 Mosterts for 1/6 of what your ass is paying McCaffrey. And I will get exactly the same production out of those 4 running backs as you're getting out of McCaffrey, which is why McCaffrey's replacement value is fucking 0 as a runner in San Francisco.
All right.
GG to the Prize Pick sponsor.
I was about to say.
I would say this.
Hold on, wait. I just need to respond to that real quick.
Okay.
The issue with you saying you could sign 4 Raheem Mosterts, hey, you missed the whole point. That's why I'm looking at you crazy when you keep bringing up like these numbers. The reason why
the 49ers offense was just as good with Mostert as it is with McCaffrey.
How is that true when he was hurt most of the time?
Because we saw when Mostert was healthy, the 49ers were one of the best offenses in the league. The offense was just as productive as it is with McCaffrey. McCaffrey's replacement value is 0 at San Francisco.
If we talk about the pieces that McCaffrey has to be successful, let's talk about the pieces that Mostert had.
No, absolutely. They're both in a good situation.
When they had Kyle Juszczyk, when they had Tevin Coleman and Matt Breida.
Right, but Dub, you're proving my point. I'm saying that you are. What I'm saying is that the 49ers system will make any running back look good because they have players like Juszczyk, Kittle, and others. They don't need McCaffrey to run the ball. You're cooking yourself.
No, what about him in Carolina?
If Mostert, you're comparing.
Then why did they trade for him? Then why did they trade for him? Then why did they trade for him?
Because, and I answered that earlier, right? You can't, Mostert and McCaffrey are both solid running backs. You can't ask a complete trash running back to produce the same as Mostert and McCaffrey. So when the 49ers traded for McCaffrey, they had nothing. They had trash at the running back position. But the 49ers were wrong to trade for McCaffrey anyways. They should have just added a running back like Mostert with a cap hit of $3 million a year, and then they would have had a better offensive line, and they would have had a better team overall. The 49ers don't need McCaffrey. They got to a Super Bowl with the 49ers got to a Super Bowl without McCaffrey.
I hate this. You know why? They don't have no rings. None.
They don't have a ring with but they don't have a ring with McCaffrey. They don't have a ring with McCaffrey. They got to the Super Bowl without him.
Brandon, in 3 months, this take on you is gonna look like dog shit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Shit.
No. But the reason the 49ers don't have a ring is because Jimmy Garoppolo's Wait. The reason the 49ers don't have a ring is not because they didn't have Christian McCaffrey. It's because Jimmy Garoppolo's complete fucking trash. Jimmy Garoppolo's horrible.
Can you be honest, Brandon? Is the Dolphins' offense better or not with McCaffrey on it? If you switch out McCaffrey and bring in Mostert,
don't lie.
That's not what I'm arguing. Of course, the Dolphins' offense would definitely be slightly better with McCaffrey than it is with Mostert. That's not my argument. You didn't understand my argument. That's not. No. It would be better with McCaffrey. No. I said the Dolphins' offense would absolutely be better with McCaffrey than it is with Mostert. That's not my argument. What my argument is that there's nothing McCaffrey's doing in San Francisco with the specific Shanahan system, and Dub talked about Kyle Juszczyk. Now, of course, the 49ers have an elite situation that would make any running back look good. They don't need McCaffrey as a runner. And so I'm talking about yes, absolutely Mostert would produce in San Francisco. Any running back, any above average running back would produce as a runner exactly the same as McCaffrey's 4.9, 5.2 yards per carry. That's nothing special in this San Francisco system. I'm saying McCaffrey as a runner can be replaced in San Francisco.
With a voice-changing system.
No, I cooked you.
We know it's you. We know it's you, Mookie.
I cooked you.
No. Wait. So early, let me ask you. Early, let me ask you a question.
It's not Mookie. He is pronouncing his sentences amazingly.
No, early, let me ask you a question. Wait. So I want to ask you a question. If I replace McCaffrey with Mostert, would the 49ers average less in yards per carry? Yes or no?
Yo, I can't do yards per carry no more. I'm done. I can't do it no more. I ain't doing yards per carry no more. I'm not.
No, answer the question.
If that's all you have.
What you said, Brandon?
No, I cooked early. What I'm saying is the 49ers, there's nothing McCaffrey's doing as a run. There's nothing McCaffrey's doing in San Francisco that isn't easily replaceable. The 49ers system would make any running back look good.
You just said that if
No,
he
it
went
would
to the
not.
Dolphins, he would be better on the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the Dolphins. I'm talking
49ers?
No, you're not even listening. You're not listening. What I'm saying is that Mostert and McCaffrey as runners are comparable. McCaffrey as a receiver is much better. But if you look at Mostert in San Francisco, Mostert as a runner in San Francisco would absolutely be able to produce similar to what McCaffrey is. What I'm saying is there's nothing McCaffrey does as a runner in San Francisco that can't be replaced. Nothing.
Hold on.
Yes, he does.
Time out. Brandon, this is nasty work. This is some of the nastiest work I've ever seen. This is nastier than Mookie saying Herbert's going to throw for 6,000 yards. Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback. This is nasty work. How could you say
Jalen Hurts the best?
How could you say? Hold on.
That is nasty.
Hold on.
I mean, Mostert already averaged 5.6 yards per carry in San Francisco.
Stop.
He proved he's just as productive as McCaffrey as a runner in that system.
Stop. You can throw all the numbers at me. Tell me right now. Early can tell you. Was there situations anywhere near comparable, especially at the end of McCaffrey's tenure with the Panthers? Was there situations anywhere comparable?
That's
anywhere
crazy.
comparable at all?
Yo, that super chat is hilarious.
No. That's not. That's you. Right. You don't understand what I'm arguing. What I'm saying.
Numbers.
No, you're dumb. You don't understand what I'm arguing. What I'm saying is.
I'll break it down for you, Brandon.
What I'm saying is there's nothing McCaffrey does as a runner in San Francisco that's not replaced.
Why did they trade for him?
This is the same team. Whoa. This is the same team. Okay. This is the same.
Let Mostert go.
Right. This is. Right. You've asked the same question 4 times. This is the same team.
You haven't given
Right. Shut up and listen. This is the same team. This is the same team that traded 3 first-round picks for Trey Lance. Okay? They don't know fucking shit when it comes to making trades. They didn't need McCaffrey. The running back room was garbage. They didn't need McCaffrey. They just needed a serviceable running back. Mostert was always more productive than McCaffrey in the same 49er system.
No, he was not.
Why did they pay him?
Well, I'm arguing it was a mistake. This is the same team that traded 3 first-round picks for Trey Lance.
Austin, Trey, I got an easy question for all of you. Who's had better talent around them their entire NFL career, Mostert or McCaffrey?
That's not my argument. I'm not arguing that Mostert is better than McCaffrey. He's too dumb to understand what I'm saying.
Brandon,
I'm not arguing.
Brandon, I got you. Wait.
I'm not arguing. Okay. I'm not arguing Mostert's better than McCaffrey.
Hold on.
I'm going to ask the most basic question.
Can I tell y'all what he's saying though? Because I don't think that's what I'm going to do.
I'm not arguing Mostert is as good as McCaffrey. I'm saying what McCaffrey does as a runner in San Francisco is easily replaceable. This random guy doesn't even understand the argument.
So what he's saying, the overall production of the 49ers offense would relatively be the same.
He's not some random guy. He's a random guy that speaks.
Cook.
Oh my God.
It doesn't make any sense. Again, Mostert averaged 5.6 per carry. The 49ers offense was just as good with Mostert as it is with McCaffrey.
Hey, Brandon, do you think Austin Ekeler would be good in this 49er system?
Hell no.
No, no, because Ekeler has a horrible burst to the line. Eckler's real value is as a receiver. Eckler's style of running would not work with the 49ers. But what I'm saying is that any serviceable running back that's above average with good speed would produce almost exactly the same, if not better, yards per carry as McCaffrey. And that's why Mostert was 5.6 yards per carry, which is better than McCaffrey has ever been in San Francisco. Hold on, stop talking. Eckler's style. Okay. Eckler's style of running would not work in San Francisco.
How are you refusing to acknowledge Mostert's freaking situation in San Francisco, but you don't acknowledge McCaffrey's situation with the Panthers?
I'm not comparing.
No, stop.
I'm not comparing McCaffrey to Mostert, you moron. You don't even understand the argument.
Wait, come on.
You're a moron.
Oh my God. I got super chats to get to.
Wait, I'm not comparing McCaffrey to Mostert as a player.
No,
I don't know. Wait, come on.
I don't know. You're bringing up
all context from it.
You're bringing
let Nick say this. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, but you're bringing up yards per carry, and that has context to do with teams.
Right.
Okay. So hold on.
But Mostert's situation when he averaged Mostert's situation when he averaged 5.6 yards per carry was not as good as McCaffrey's this year. The 49ers didn't have Debo and they didn't have Kittle and Ayuk when Mostert averaged 5.6 a carry. McCaffrey's situation is better now than Mostert's was in 2019. Right, but he wasn't the same player.
On the team.
The 49ers situation, their offense is better this year than 2019. Purdy's better than Garoppolo. Debo's a better player now than he was in 2019. The 49ers offense, the situation McCaffrey's in this year is better than the situation Mostert was in 2019 when he averaged 5.6. Facts.
That's a fact. Well, hold on. Wait. Before, because I know I just came late, and I know I don't know how long y'all been talking about this. This is probably the one time, I will probably agree with Brandon, but he's dragging it. I'm not going to say like people like Raheem or just not. It's not that many running backs, but like the running backs in the top 5, they could do what CMC is doing on the 49ers.
Yeah,
that's me personally. That's we agree on that.
Okay. Well, time out. Okay, well, Saquon can easily do that. Like that's not even
top 5 back.
Hey, Brandon,
I'm saying, did you not hear what I just said? I said people in the top.
Yeah, Kamara could do it absolutely.
So that means that McCaffrey's the top 5 back.
What he's trying to say? He's not a top 5 back.
No, I didn't say.
Anybody with good speed could do what he does. That's what he's saying.
That's literally.
No. That's not what I said. What I? Okay, that's not what I said. What I said is that any above average running back, any running back who's above average, whose skill set fits San Francisco, would be just as good, if not better, in yards per carry and overall rushing with the 49ers.
Just name them, Brandon. Stop doing that. Anybody above? Name the guys. Just name them.
I could name plenty. I could name 8 or okay. I could. Okay.
You can name. Get the name.
You got the biggest fucking mouth I've ever heard. Okay. Aaron Jones. No, you got a dumb mouth. I've been cooking you the whole show. Okay. I'll name every. Okay, I'll name every running back I think would be as good, if not better, than McCaffrey as a runner in San Francisco. Aaron Jones is a better runner than McCaffrey. Kamara is a better runner than McCaffrey. Derrick Henry's a better runner than McCaffrey. I mean, I could go on and on.
I'll give you Henry.
That's 1 out of 3.
Aaron Jones shits on McCaffrey as a runner. Aaron Jones has averaged more yards per carry. Almost. Aaron Jones is faster. He's got better power. Aaron Jones is a much better runner than Christian McCaffrey.
Hey, Trey. What did we say when we first of all, this thing done been hijacked. First of all, it had nothing to do with.
No, Aaron Jones has always been a better runner than McCaffrey. It's not even close.
Dub likes chaos. Dub, get him out of here. You like chaos.
No, I think
if you think that Christian McCaffrey's a better runner than Aaron Jones, you don't own a TV.
Okay, Aaron Jones has literally been playing with Aaron Rodgers and a stacked Packers squad most of his career. What are we talking about?
What you mean stacked?
Tell me the situation.
Offense Trent stacked. Aaron Rodgers
No, that's not true.
Tell me the situation McCaffrey was in with the Panthers, especially near the end of his Panthers tenure.
Whoa, so that's not true. Devontae Adams wasn't good until year 3.
Hey, Trent.
Hey, Brandon, can Nick Chubb do what he do on the 49ers?
Absolutely. Nick Chubb would be better than McCaffrey as a runner.
Hey, Mook, stop being retarded. Hey, Brandon, keep naming, Brandon.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Suspensions are coming. Draymond Green.
Early, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Oh my
Language.
I could name many running backs. Josh Jacobs would be a much better runner in San Francisco than McCaffrey is. I said Jacobs. I said Henry. I mean, I could go down the list. I could name running backs all day who are better as runners than McCaffrey.
Trent, this how this whole thing started, Trent. Listen,
tell me.
This how it started. Whatever you said, this ain't how we started. Me and your brother, when we came in, The first thing I said was, I said what we need to talk about. You know, our quarterbacks misreads, receiver runs wrong.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor would be better as a runner too.
Top five running back. You said above average, and you're naming the best of best. Top five running back.
Right, but these running backs all have a lower cap hit than McCaffrey too.
Montgomery,
and I said above average running back.
Montgomery would do the
He's
same.
convincing the chat. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, hold on, wait, time out though.
Because he's naming the top 5 running backs. That's what it's
No,
done.
I'm not. Aaron Jones this year has not been close to top 5.
No one believes you. No one agrees with Aaron Jones. No one agrees with you. No one agrees with Aaron Jones.
Okay, well then you whoa.
Never. And
okay.
he's had better talent around him.
Hey, Caesar.
No, that's not true. Okay, so
Yes,
random
he
guy
has.
is making a dumb
Yes,
comment
he has
again.
never played.
Wait, no.
Like-
Wait, okay. First of all,
Devontae
Devontae Adams was not an elite receiver till year 3. When Aaron Jones was producing in Green Bay his first couple years, he was not in as good of a situation as McCaffrey is now. Not
He
close.
also had 2 to 3
Listen.
Pro Bowl offensive
I got some super chats again too. Let me get some.
This is nasty.
Hey, Caesar, the player of the 8.
Nasty ass work.
Bugging out, bro.
This is nasty ass work, bro.
So from DR, appreciate you. No coach wants to be go to the Saints. Their cap situation is horrific. That is true.
I'm out in about 2 minutes. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Start bench cut. PSJ, Sauce Gardner, or Jair Alexander.
I think he meant Jair. Cut. I said cut. Start Jair, bench PS2. You can start either. I'll start both of them. Cut Sauce.
Who is?
Today.
Is that Patrick Surtain?
Yeah, I would start PS2.
Oh, Sauce ain't y'all got no more.
Bro, Patrick Surtain
By the
is
way,
number 1.
By the way, I'm still waiting for this man to name any above average running back. He hasn't even all he said is top 5 at Aaron Jones.
Okay. Whoa. I'll go down. Okay, I'll go down the list now.
Brandon, you want me to name names?
No, I'll go down the list. I'll go down the list. These are the runners. These are the runners. Okay. Stop. Okay. All right. Stop talking. I'm naming the running backs now. Okay. Bijan Robinson would produce as a runner just the same. Saquon Barkley, Aaron Jones, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Kerryon Williams, Tony Pollard, David Montgomery. I can go Jonathan Taylor on and down the list.
David Montgomery.
Yeah, David Montgomery, in terms of his yards after contact, has been elite. In that 49ers system, he would absolutely average. If Montgomery was in San Francisco, he'd absolutely average 5.2 yards per carry. I can name 12 running backs who'd be as good or not better as runners.
Never in David Montgomery's life has he ever been a better running back than Christian McCaffrey. Never in his life.
Right. I'm talking about as a runner in the 49ers system. And Aaron Jones has been a far better runner than McCaffrey his whole career.
No,
Aaron Jones shits on McCaffrey as a runner. He's been far better his whole career. Devontae Adams.
He's playing no way.
No, it wasn't. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. The Packers, Devontae Adams was not elite till year 3. When Aaron Jones was producing his first couple years in Green Bay, he did not have elite talent around him. That's just wrong. Aaron Jones has averaged more yards per carry than McCaffrey almost every year.
Yeah, because he's played under a better line. Hall of Fame quarterback.
It's not a better situation.
Pro receiver.
No. Okay, Deebo Samuel's an all-pro receiver. Wait, let me.
I got to fact check you here. Because in 2017 is when Aaron Jones really started emerging around the same time that Devontae Adams was emerging as well. That was his first year being an all-pro.
You lie a lot.
Then the next season he had 1,300.
No, I don't.
No, Aaron Jones. Wait, you talking about Aaron Jones? Like when Aaron Jones first started to pop off, Devontae Adams was still popping off. So
that's why I say.
Yeah, that's kind of great. But hold on, I will say this though.
No, Adams wasn't elite till year 3.
Real quick, Brandon, hold on.
Okay, so Aaron Jones got wait. Aaron Jones got drafted in 2017, 2016.
Devontae got drafted in 12, 13?
Devontae Adams got drafted in like 2013. 2014.
So year 3, you say didn't get he by his logic.
No, I'm saying Jones didn't have the same talent around him McCaffrey.
When Aaron Jones was drafted.
So basically, in 2017, the very year where Aaron Jones was drafted, that's when Devontae Adams was emerging that on his own. So like you're cooking yourself at that point.
No. So let me respond to that. So Devontae Adams was not on Green Bay last year, and Aaron Jones averaged 5.3 yards per carry, which is more than McCaffrey averages this year.
Talk about last year.
Yeah, that cooks it. Okay, so
you cooked yourself before.
Okay, I didn't lie. What I said is Aaron Jones was not in as good of a situation as McCaffrey was. He still averaged more yards per carry. Aaron Jones averaged more yards per carry last year than McCaffrey does this year.
What was the worst scenario? Last season Green Bay Packers or the 2019 Panthers?
No,
No, I'm comparing Aaron Jones last year to McCaffrey this year. Aaron Jones averaged more yards per carry last year than McCaffrey does this year. Jones was in a far worse situation. Not close.
Guys, in 2019.
All right, I'm out. I got to get going.
Guys, hold on. In 2019, the Panthers had Kyle Allen and the remains of Cam Newton at quarterback.
Brandon be cooking y'all niggas, bro.
Oh my God!
This was my question. If you put CMC on the lines and took off Dave Montgomery, what would be happening?
Season for the plan of the 8.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That'd be amazing.
I'm better looking than you. I dress better than you.
You're not better looking than me. Who lied to you like that?
All right, wait, come on.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Yeah, y'all drag. Here, oh, straight. You about to go? What you about to do?
Damn, Brandon's cooking y'all niggas. God damn.
All right.
He had like 8 people in the panel for him, bro.
Shut up. Look, this is why I said what I said. Shut up, fool.
Shut up, fool.
You can sit there and make fun of me all you want to. Go learn what a meat route is.
Shut up, fool. Pineapple head.
The enemy, Mook.
Oh, pineapple head. Shut up. Ain't nobody trying to hear you.
What you saying?
This is why I said at the beginning of this entire conversation, before it got hijacked by some stat watching nerd who wants to sit there and harp on yards per carry. This is about people who actually know football. This entire conversation.
Brandon knows football.
Shut up.
Mookie, you don't.
Shut up. This entire conversation was about the fact that we always talk about quarterbacks and receivers missing reads, misdiagnosing coverages. And we never talk about running backs and how important that is for them. That is not something you can quantify with numbers. I'm sorry.
They just put that boy indefinitely.
Right, to give
some things you actually be able to turn on the film and actually know.
You are disgusting.
Trey,
Dumb is disgusting. No.
Hold on.
Nick, disgusting.
For a quick second. Basically, this is to give you guys another example. What Brandon said is what Brandon said is Mostert averaged more yards per carry than McCaffrey. That makes him a better running back. Okay. Brandon, hold on. Let me finish.
He also said because he ran a 4.3.
Oh, hold on. Basically, by Brandon's logic, Ayuk averages almost 19 yards per catch. That means he's a better receiver than Tyreek Hill. That's Brandon's logic, basically. That's Brandon's logic. How dumb is that?
What about the receiving?
How dumb is that? How dumb is that?
Oh, Mook, he doesn't care about the total yards.
No, don't worry, guys. Ayuk runs a 4.3. Ayuk runs a 4.3. How dumb is that?
I will say though, bro. Of course, Brandon was dragging it with like David Montgomery and all that, but like some people do drag and acting like CMC is the only person the only running back in the league that can elevate this.
No, he's a top 5 back.
No, he is. No, I'm saying he is. I know.
Who said that? I don't.
But here's the thing, though. But
Hold on.
Jonathan Taylor and a Chubb don't catch the way he does.
Okay,
but
here's the thing, though. Even with the 49ers, CMC is not being used that much as a receiving back like he was in Carolina because he doesn't need to. Because there's so many goddamn weapons around him. So really, CMC is throwing that.
Brock Purdy's not.
That's why I'm. Wait, hold on, Trent. This was my whole point, and this is why when I brought up the whole specialist thing with Mostert and he just glossed over the point.
Clearly,
the reason why the run game and why that offense, when everybody is healthy, specifically when Christian McCaffrey is on the field, looks completely different than it's ever looked with anybody there. is because teams knew. Well, no, teams knew when they put in Mostert, hey, outside zone coming, or it's going to be some kind of play action off of it because that's what he was there for. You are here to run stretch. You're not running anything inside. This is, hey, we're getting you on a track, trying to get you to the edge.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. He cooked the shit out of y'all, bro. I just gotta be real.
That's ridiculous.
Because you gotta hear because the only time I was trying to butt in when he was trying to make when he was just he was. And when it was whenever he was trying to be like Aaron Jones versus CMC, I thought that was just a bit of a stretch. But when he's saying, and this is I do understand the premise. He said the basis of the point. If Mostert is there, it can be because they still have Elijah Mitchell there. I don't know why he never brought that up, but Elijah Mitchell was in the running back committee last season. But all he was saying, wait, stop. Let me finish. I'm trying to tell you what he was saying.
Big screen D.
Oh, what?
Trent's the same dude. Stats. Don't bring up stats. Now Brandon cooked us. Yo, get out of here, bro. Brandon can't cook us.
I'm talking about 2019.
Like chaos, bro.
Nick.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, 1v7 on y'all niggas. I don't know. Hey.
Nah, bro. It was the same because his whole point was, which is true, because what happened last season. If CMC's not there, they got Raheem Mostert. They could supplement it with some Debo, with Elijah Mitchell, and Raheem Mostert, and the offense not take that much of a drop off. That's all he was saying. And that is true. CMC is in a crazy scenario right now. That is just true.
Hold on. Wait, real quick. Trey, hold on.
Let me go.
Trey.
I'm sorry. That's just true.
No, the reason why I brought up that point, Trey, because
you know how you still cook you out because y'all still discussing.
Take your
L and move on, bro.
Shut up, you told me Nick Chubb couldn't do what CMC's doing right now, and I think that's crazy as fuck. I think that's crazy.
Hold on, but wait, hold on. This is the whole reason why when I said this, I immediately said we are not talking about numbers here, because if you want to say that statistically, if you take him off of this offense, they'll still be able to supplement with Debo and some other guys. Yes. Statistically, that's true. What you're giving up is the actual game plan, like the ability to disguise what you are doing. Like football, again, things that cannot be quantified with numbers. Like that's the problem with you stat watching nerds. Y'all think because y'all can read a spreadsheet that y'all
production matters, motherfucker.
You don't. That's just
production matters.
Production matters. Let me get the super chat. Let me get some more super chats.
But the film validates.
Absolutely, I agree. Yes, if you put Nick Chubb's on the 49ers, they will still produce, bro. Stop it.
I'm not gonna lie. You put a running backs on the 49ers, bro.
But no, that's one because
we come on top 5, y'all.
Not even top 5. Not even top 5. You put Joe Mixon out there.
Literally saying Aaron Jones is a better running back. He's a better running back.
Early, Dub. Hold on, wait.
I'm not tripping.
Joe Mixon is not producing.
Early, let me clarify you because this is why I came up on here.
He's on the 49ers.
I'm still typing my damn paper. Bro, I literally had this conversation with Trey and them on my show like literally a month or two ago, and they was telling me that literally CMC was the only back for real besides Saquon that could do what he doing the 49ers. And I think that's crazy. Because you're not telling me Nick Chubb is not bugging out in this offense. You're not telling me that. You're not telling me that.
But wait, hold on.
You're not telling me Derrick Henry not either.
Wait, hold on. You're being disingenuous.
Why we acting like we ain't seen Miles Sanders have like 1,400 yards on the Eagles, bro?
All right.
And if Miles Sanders isn't that great of a running
back. I ain't gonna lie. I see Raheem Mostert.
Trent, am I lying or am I not, bro? Like, let's be honest.
Before I let you go, Trey, you understand. CMC situation, like, people bring up, like, 2019. These players now are peaking with now you ask CMC. It wasn't the same in 2019. Debo was just a rookie. I think Ayuk just got drafted or he wasn't even there yet. You still had Kittle. But the situation that CMC is now, with everybody now peaking, bro, this shit is crazy. So I don't like when people. Hold up. I don't like when people be like, "Oh, CMC is one of the main backs, on the only backs that can elevate this offense.
I'm not saying that.
But
JT did not even acknowledge CMC's situation in 2019.
Oh, Trey,
this is giving. I'm not gonna hold y'all. This is giving reverse racism. It's reverse racism. He's a white boy toting a rock like a black dude, and y'all hating.
Now, come on. What are we talking about? We crap on Debo all the time. What are we doing?
You let niggas in Baltimore press you for start hating on Lamar Jackson and black quarterbacks, bro. Shut up, bro. Early, I don't respect your opinion.
All right, listen. I got to get off some super chats.
Get off my, you know what?
Caesar.
Please let me read some super chats. Most of is still second in rushing and first in TDs, while still sharing carries with A-Chain, who has 581 and 7 TDs.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Prodigy? A-Chain averages 9.2 yards a carry, but Brandon ain't want to bring that up, right?
Let Trey
bro,
cook,
y'all
please.
got cooked. Let it go, bro.
Let Trey cook, please. This is terrible work by Brandon. No wonder we let this man stay in the comment section on Press Box. # nasty work. Another one from Random Dub. Send the link. This is nasty work. .dr. Brandon say Eric the enemy.
That was hilarious.
That was a good one. Brandon was cooking so much that they had to add 5 other people to try and beat him. Avengers getting snapped by Thanos. Nasty.
Hey, tell him new genres.
Yeah, I'm out. Y'all bugging out. I'm out.
Hey, new genres.
McCaffrey was literally their entire offense in 2019.
New genre.
He had 1,000 and 1,000.
Hey, I'm about
what
to
are we talking about?
When Tyreek Hill came to the Chiefs, new genre said Mecole Hardman.
The press box niggas scared of Brandon.
What are we talking about? In 2019, McCaffrey literally was basically their offense, had 1,300 yards rushing, had over 1,000 yards receiving. What are we talking about? And his situation was way worse than Mostert's. How do you not even acknowledge that? But Mostert averaged 5 more yards per carry. Averaged more yards per carry. That's why it matters. That's so dumb.
Brandon brought up CMC's yards per carry in Carolina.
I mean, yeah, you have to put context to yards per carry because you have to
And Will Greer, and Kyle Allen, and the remains of Cam Newton were his quarterbacks. The freaking had one of the worst passing offenses.
Let it go. Just let it go.
DJ Moore. Name somebody else on that offense.
Let it go.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb that y'all let that happen. You let that man straight lie to America.
That's
what you did, dog. Let that man lie to America.
Hey, that's all.
How y'all blaming me when y'all could have been the one combating him the whole time? It's not my fault.
I said all this. He just kept lying and telling people to shut up and whatever, bro.
You shut up.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
When he hit that, you shut up.
That's ridiculous, bro.
That's too funny. But there's basically going to be a firing at the end of the season with Bill Belichick on the Patriots, man. I know they talked about it on Press Box, but I did want to talk about it here. How you guys feel about that?
He's going to the
end of an era.
Bill Belichick is tired of the New England Patriots.
It's his fault they're in that situation. It's his fault.
Bro, listen. He don't want to be coaching that situation no more, bro. He don't want to be part of that situation, bro. Like I said, bro. The Patriots, right? Even you can sit there and say like it's his part of his reason, the poor drafting of the quarterbacks and shit like that, bro. He don't have no motivation of still being in this organization, bro. What he has to prove, bro? What does Bill Belichick have to prove?
He's already won the greatest wins record. That's his biggest motivation.
How the hell he gonna hold on? How the hell he's gonna win without Brady when he has trash players at the?
Wait, I got him. Ironic. Because ain't you the same one who always craps on Sean Payton? Oh, he's done nothing without Drew Brees. You can use that same logic with that compared with Bill Belichick.
Sean Payton's never led a top 10 offense without Drew Brees.
Well, you missing the point.
Bill Belichick has never led a top 10 offense without Tom Brady. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Name me a quarterback. Name me a quarterback.
Hold on. Okay, wait.
Name me a quarterback. Hold on, Trent. Name me a quarterback that Bill Belichick had that is in his after Brady or before Brady. Where it was the same caliber. Hold on, bro. Where was the same caliber as Russell Wilson?
When did Bill Belichick have a top 10 offense without Brady?
You mean defense?
Offense. You said offense.
Bill Belichick is a defensive-minded head coach, right?
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Bill Belichick's always produced top 10 defense.
Actually, the answer is 2008.
Yeah, but Matt Castle.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
with
Matt
Matt Castle.
Matt
Oh yeah,
Castle.
oh yeah. When Tom Brady got injured, the Patriots.
Did they make the
when he had
playoffs?
Randy
still had a winning record without
Randy
fucking
Moss
Tom
and
Brady.
Wes
Did they make the
Welker.
playoffs?
Yeah.
Did
And
they make the playoffs?
also
Did they
when
make the
Tom Brady,
playoffs?
also when Tom Brady
They
got
did make the
playoffs,
hold on.
Mookie.
Also
No, they
when
didn't. No,
Tom,
they didn't.
hold on. Also
Oh,
when
they
Tom,
did
hold on.
it.
Hold on.
No, they didn't. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. They didn't make
Great. I forgot. They were
Also-
11-5 though. That's insane.
Also with Tom Brady got suspended as well with Jacoby Brissett and goddamn Jimmy Garoppolo. He
3
still
game
was
sample
winning
size.
goddamn
Don't
games,
care.
bro.
Yeah,
He
those
was
guys
still winning
turned out to
goddamn
be
games.
world
Three
beaters,
game
right?
sample
Mookie?
size.
Yeah,
Stop
those
it.
guys
He was still winning
aren't those
games.
guys
Even
backing
when
up
Brady
people
got
right now?
suspended, bro.
Don't
Stop
care.
this nonsense,
They
bro.
turned out to be
Don't care.
world beaters,
That's a
right?
3 game
They turned out to be
sample
world
size, bro.
beaters, right?
3 game
Mookie?
sample
Stop
size.
it.
They're
Stop
starting
it.
quarterbacks in the league, right,
Now,
Mookie?
Don't
now
care.
my
Don't
Starting
care.
quarterbacks in the league, right,
now,
Mookie?
my point is to sit
Mookie,
there
are they
and say
starting
this.
right now?
Are they starting right now, Mookie?
My point is
Are
to
they
sit
starting
there.
right now?
Who?
Are they starting right now? Or
Then Jimmy G got.
Jacoby Brissett and Jimmy Garoppolo. Are they starting right
Yeah,
now?
the fact that he was still able to win games.
Are they starting
with them
right now?
speaks
But
more
Here,
for their
hold on,
value.
but here's one of your points though. You always
Stop
bring
it,
up.
bro.
But here's one of the points that you always bring up. Oh, Sean
Tom
Payne
Brady
has never
is
won.
lucky
Hold
that
up, bro.
he-
Hold up. You always say Sean Payne has never won without Drew Brees. The same logic, the same thing applies with Belichick.
He literally has a losing record without Bill.
Yeah, because
without
Bill
Brady. He
Belichick
has a
has
losing
had
record without
terrible
Brady.
quarterbacks.
Oh, so
bro.
now you
He's
want to
the one
apply
picking the
context.
Tom Brady
quarterbacks.
has Russell Wilson.
He's the one picking the quarterbacks. You know
okay,
that, right?
but he
You
don't know if
understand?
they asked for what, nigga?
He's the GM.
He's the GM.
Okay, I understand he's the GM, but he's not. Okay, you can pick a
Mookie,
quarterback.
what is the GM?
Oh my
Bro,
God.
Trent,
What is the
shut the
GM?
fuck up. Shut the
What is
fuck
the
up.
GM?
My point is to
Watch
sit
it,
there
watch
and
it,
say-
Watch
What is the GM?
my point is to sit there and say
What is the GM?
you can still pick players and they not come out and play to their standard, bro. It's not Bill
Bro.
Belichick's fault on how sorry Mac Jones is, bro.
Bro, are
It's
you
not
dumb?
Bill Belichick's
Yes,
fault
it
on how
is.
sorry
Yes,
Mac
it
Jones
is. He drafted him.
Are you dumb?
No, it's not.
He
Yes,
gave him a
it is.
defensive coordinator as his OC.
Mookie, what is a general manager?
What you basically
Judy,
sitting there? Hold on.
What does a general manager do?
Hold on. You basically sitting there saying that
You're
Bill
done.
Belichick is throwing the fucking football from Mac
No,
Jones.
he's building the team, and the team is ass.
Okay, but hold on.
Mookie,
He drafted Mac
Mookie.
Jones because he saw what he could do in college. So
Mookie,
if he's not
again,
playing to his
Mookie,
level, if
Mookie,
he's
what is
not
a general
playing to his
manager?
level, hold on.
What is a general
If he-
manager?
Hold on, bro. Stop
Wednesday,
cutting me off.
Dub.
If he's not playing to his standard in the college in the NFL, bro, then that's
He's a
not
boss.
Bill Belichick's fault.
He
That's the
picked
quarterback's
him.
fault, bro.
He drafted him.
Dawson Trent.
Bitch,
That's
dumb.
it.
How many times
Second
I'm going to
year.
sit there and tell you, nigga? I
His second year,
understand
what did he do to
drafted
Mac
him,
Jones?
but it's
What
not
did
his
Bill
fault
Belichick
that
do to
he's
Mac
playing
Jones?
bad.
What did Bill Belichick do
Hold
to Mac
on.
Jones?
Stop.
And-
Everyone
Are y'all slow, bro?
No, okay. Hey, everyone slow
God
down.
damn,
Everyone
nigga.
slow. Everyone slow down. Since we slow, hey, Mookie, enlighten us. If it's not Bill Belichick's fault that the players that he's picking currently
And
aren't
coaching.
living up, if it's not his fault that the players that he is picking as GM are not panning out, then you tell me why other GMs get fired when players don't turn out well.
Because the other GMs ain't proven in the league. They haven't
Are you
won
dumb?
anything.
No.
A lot of
dumb?
GMs in the league, like the Oakland Raiders GM in the league, bro. These GMs in the league are not proven to on the likes of Bill Belichick as a coach,
I ain't
as
gonna
a
lie.
player.
No.
And stop acting like stop acting like Bill Belichick. Stop acting like Bill Belichick that had some hits in the draft lottery before.
No, that's not the point.
Yeah,
That's
he
not the
picked
point.
Tom
The
Brady,
reason
nigga.
why,
Who
the
drafted
reason why
Tom Brady?
Bill Belichick, the
Who
reason why
drafted
Bill
Tom Brady?
Belichick is getting fired, bro. The
Who
reason why Bill,
drafted Tom Brady?
bro, hold
That
up,
was
bro, hold
20
on.
years
All right,
ago.
well, shut up then, nigga.
That was
Wait,
20
hold
years
up,
ago.
hold up.
Brady.
Hold
He
on,
has
hold
drafted
on,
plenty
hold
other
on.
players before, bro.
Hold on.
Just because he sat here and missed
was he
out
the GM
on a
20 years
quarterback,
ago?
bro.
I don't
Like
know
I
if he was
said
the
there and
GM
said,
20
bro,
years ago.
doesn't mean that Bill Belichick, we should all sit there and discredit Bill Belichick. Bro, Mac Jones is a fucking bust. He sucks. And also,
He
led
drafted
Mac
him.
Jones. Hold on. Also,
He
led
drafted N'Keal
Mac
Harry.
Jones to the Hold on. He led Mac Jones to the playoffs in 2020,
Drafted
2021.
Aaron Donald.
But
That
ever
doesn't mean
since then-
anything.
Hold on. Ever since, because they ran into the best team in the fucking league in the Bills.
Bro,
Dumbass.
no, are you dumb? Are you
Are you
stupid?
dumb?
Yo, this is why you acting stupid. The reason why Bill Belichick is getting fired for his past recent dumbass decision that he's made. You drafted N'Keal Harry. You drafted Mac Jones. You drafted that linebacker in
And
the first
like I said,
round.
here and said,
You
I didn't say, hold on. I didn't,
What
I,
are you
hold
talking
on.
about?
Hold on.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you
I
very
didn't
much.
sit there and say, hold on. I didn't sit there and say there was good drafting picks. But my point is to sit there and say Stop blaming Bill Belichick.
It's his
Dumbass! They're not ass. And they're ass because of him. They suck.
He
They
drafted them.
fucking suck.
He
That's like,
drafted
hold on, everybody. That's like sitting there blaming the fucking goddamn that's like sitting there blaming Brandon Staley on how trash Quentin Johnson is.
Mookie, I need you to stop.
No, he didn't draft him. I was the GM.
Oh my goodness, bro. Y'all
Are you
stupid,
dumb?
bro. Y'all stupid, bro. So
Wait,
everybody,
Mookie, wait, time out. Wait, hold on. Mookie,
so we're gonna sit there.
Who's in charge of GM?
We're gonna sit there and say that the GMs that saw how they look in college, because like I said there and said, my point is
the
to sit
GM
there and say,
of the Patriots.
just because you're good in college, that don't mean you're gonna be good in the NFL. What Bill Belichick and multiple GMs see in college, they think that it can translate in the NFL. But it can't be the GM's fault for seeing the eye and the talent they see in the college and think they can translate to the NFL. That is their fault.
How does he not understand
This
that?
is how I know, bro. This is how I know, bro.
You stupid, bro.
You say dumb shit and you
You
don't know
stupid
actual
as
football.
hell, man.
What GMs and scouts, what GMs and scouts do, they go out and they go look at college players and they scout for them for their teams.
Okay,
So
but they
if
can
you're
go
the
scout.
hold up.
They can be right in their assessment and scout the players, but the players don't turn out to be the players that they thought they could be.
Bro, hold up. Hold up,
That is
bro.
stupid
It's your
logic,
job.
bro.
Can you please mute? Please. It's your job to go out there and draft players. And if you draft multiple players that turn into busts, that is your fault, especially if you're the GM.
It's the players' fault because they're
Are
trash.
you dumb?
They're not.
Okay,
Trent,
let's try another analogy for
players'
him.
fault.
Let's try
If
another
the players
analogy
are not
for him.
coming out and working on their game, and they're not performing
Nick,
to
let's
the
try
level
Nick,
that
hold on,
they
Nick,
can
let me go
perform
first. Let me go
to,
first.
and they're not a
Quick
good
question,
learner.
quick question.
That's
It's a yes or
their
no.
fault, bro.
Mookie, why do GMs get fired then?
They get fired because most of the time in like the 8-10 year span, they're not producing or they're not putting together championship caliber rosters, bro.
What has Bill Belichick been doing for the past 3 years?
Bill Belichick
Well,
is
you just said
proven,
he
you
did it.
dumb bitch.
5 years.
Are you dumb?
He's won
right.
6 Super Bowl.
Mookie, I need you to stop cursing.
He won
What
6 championships.
talking about?
Hold on, Dub, my bad. He
Hey,
won 6 championships for the
6
Patriots,
years.
bro. By
We're
putting
talking
up
about 3 years.
Guys.
Hold on.
Let me
We
ask
cannot
Mookie
sit here
another.
and deny
Let me ask
that
you
Bill
another question.
Belichick as a GM.
I'm an
Mookie, let me
ether.
ask you another
Mookie.
question.
I'm an ether,
We
Mookie.
can't sit here and deny that Bill
Johnson, hold on,
Belichick as a
one second.
GM
Johnson,
and a
hold on, one
manager.
second.
We can't
Johnson.
sit here. Hold on. We can't sit there and deny that Bill Belichick as a GM and as a manager has sit there and produced some of the best roster for the New England Patriots.
10 years ago,
multiple
Mookie.
goddamn
10
years
years
ask
ago.
one question? Can I just ask one question? I'm not going to be here long, but nobody else was asking it for me. So Mookie, you said it's not Bill Belichick's fault that these
Oh, he left.
quarterbacks and all that.
He just
No,
left.
his device is connecting.
Well, when he comes back, I just need to know because
Hey, I'ma just say this. I'ma just say this before he come back and start doing this foolishness again. Stupid. Oh my God, bro. I know his bus growing up was cut in half. I know.
Trey. This is all I was going to ask you. Trey.
I almost spit on my water.
Trey. This is my biggest Dub. Let me ask you a question. Dub, let me ask you a question, right? Dub. So you like going out, right? You like going out, right?
Yeah.
So if you go out with your boys and one of your boys just keeps getting with a raggedy girl, he keeps choosing the raggedy girl, right?
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you gonna say, bro, you keep picking the raggedy girl? So it's your fault.
All right, y'all hear me? Now my point is to sit there and say is that yes, Bill Belichick has had wrong decisions, and we talk about terms of picking players, picking guys on the roster, but we cannot sit there and deny that as a head coach, Bill Belichick is a top 3, top 5 coach in NFL history.
We know that. So Mookie, let me ask you a question. Nobody disagrees with that, Mookie.
In NFL history, bro.
Mookie, no one disagrees.
My point is to sit there and say, hold on.
Mookie, no one disagrees.
Hold on. My point is to sit there and say is this, ladies and gentlemen, right? You cannot sit there and say that it's all on Bill Belichick's fault because the players.
Yes, it literally is.
Hey, Mookie,
picking
right,
the players.
Mookie, let me ask you this question. Hold up, Mookie. Let me wait, Mookie. Let me ask you this question. I need to ask you this question, Mookie, and then I'm gonna leave because I ain't got that much time.
But
so you, no. I know your point. I heard you 5 times. I know your point. So you don't think it's, you basically said it's not Bill Belichick's fault that these players that he's drafting aren't turning out the way they should be, right?
Look at the players.
Right? It's not Bill Belichick's fault, right, Mookie?
Mook, answer.
Hello?
Hello, Mookie.
Like I said, yeah.
Hey, y'all hear me? My mic.
Okay.
Okay, so Mookie, you said that it's not Bill Belichick's fault, right? That these players aren't turning out the way they are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you give that same kind of grace to Sean Payton for the quarterbacks that didn't turn out the way
he wasn't picking. Mickey Loomis was.
Because
Sean
Sean Payton
was picking the players,
supposed
right?
to be considered. Hold on, Sean Payton's supposed to be considered an offensive guru, and an offensive guru, he's supposed to lead some of the best, offenses that we've seen in NFL history because he's an elite offensive mind.
But
Bill
it's not his
Belichick-
fault that the quarterbacks are trash. It's not his fault.
Bill,
Jameis throws picks
Bill
all the time.
Belichick can take almost every player and make that an elite level defense because of his defensive schemes and his philosophies as well.
What
So
about
my
the other
point
side of
is
the
to
ball,
sit there and
Mookie? He's
hold on.
picking the players for that too.
But
He's the
my
one who
point-
picked
but my
N'Keal
point-
Harry.
my point-
He's
my
the one that
point-
picked
my-
Aaron
my
Dobson.
point-
He's the
my
one that
point-
picked Jack Jackson.
My point.
He's the one that went to go sign Philip Dorsett. He's the one that's making these decisions.
You was a Brady slut, man. What I'm saying is this, right?
What?
My point is to sit there and say this, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen Bill Belichick literally
This is your
produce some of the
king?
best defenses ever. Do y'all
This is
know?
your
Do y'all
king?
know the year? Do y'all know the year where they lost to the Buffalo Bills? Bill Belichick's team was a top 2 defense in the NFL, and it also was the 6th best offense in the NFL as well.
Dawson.
Oh, Jesus
Dawson.
Christ.
Dawson.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, like, do y'all know that,
Christ.
or do y'all just ignore
Oh
that
my
year?
God.
Right?
Now I gotta fact check. When was this? 2021.
Yo, that
21.
shit,
It was
Trey,
the
that
sixth
shit
best- they were
wasn't
the
even
sixth-
cut in
they
half.
were the
They
sixth
cut it in
best
half
offense
and
in
then
the
cut it
second
in
season.
half again.
And he did that with Damian Harris.
They were
He had,
6th in points scored. Nice
Kendrick
try,
Bourne.
bud. They just
He had-
scored
he had,
the 6th most points. They weren't ranked 6th in the
they were the
NFL.
sixth. They were the sixth. There was the 6th best offense, bro, in the NFL.
No, they were not. I'm literally looking at the PFR
They were
right
six.
now.
They were six.
They were
sixth
6th
best
in
offense.
points scored. That's all
They
they
were
were.
6th in point scores with Mac Jones and Damian Harris and Kevin Bourne.
Yeah, but points scored is not
And James
defense.
White.
Point scored. Mookie also includes special
Yeah,
teams
and
defense.
and on top of that,
They were
Which doesn't
15
which
yards.
Mookie
on
doesn't
top of
understand though.
that,
And
and-
points
and on
scored
top
is not
of that,
the only aspect of offense.
and on top
Mookie doesn't
and on
understand.
top and on top of that, he had the second best defense in the NFL. They're cooked.
You do know points scored is not the only aspect of offense, right? You do know that's not the only aspect of offense, right? There's
Oh my
yards,
God.
there's
Yeah,
rushing
about
yards,
Bill
there's passing
Belichick. About
yards,
Bill
God.
Belichick.
there's
About
third
Bill
down
Belichick. I wanna get
conversions,
to the
fourth
point.
down conversions.
I want to get to the point about Bill Belichick.
Oh my
If Bill
God.
Belichick only because he's going to lead the Patriots, right? If he basically sat there and said, you know what, I don't want to be the GM role. I just want to go on the team and just
By the
do a
way, he
head
definitely
coaching
wants
job.
to be the GM still.
He
He's
definitely
not
wants
going
to
to go
be the
anywhere when he's
GM.
not the GM.
If Bill Belichick want to do that, he's going to be a Chargers. He's going to be the Chargers head coach next year, bro. If he basically sat there and saying, I want to go
But
to a
wait,
team where I can just focus
Mookie,
on
why?
coaching.
Hold on,
isn't the
Mookie,
Chargers GM trash too, though?
Trash,
He
he's
drafted Quentin
trash.
Johnson.
They're
Why
going to
would-
fire Tom Telesco no matter what, bro.
And then Bill Belichick's gonna say,
Bill
why don't you
Belichick
just-
has
why don't you just
never,
hire me?
ever since he started the Patriots, he's never had a GM. Why would he do
Yeah.
it now?
Yeah.
Why
he's
would he
never
do
had
it
a
now?
GM. He hasn't
like I
had a
said,
GM in 25
Bill
years.
Belichick probably come to a senses and say, you know what, as this GM thing, it's
Hey,
hard
Doug.
to
Hold on,
Oh,
Doug.
That.
as
Doug,
a G-
you know the saying that you can't teach old dogs new tricks, man.
Yeah, but my point is to sit there and say Bill Belichick as a coach, he's a great coach. And you telling me if
The
you put
GM is
I do think he's a
hurting the
great
coach.
coach.
if you
The
put
GM's
on, if he
hurting
get
the
put
coach,
on this,
Mookie.
if he gets put on this Chargers team, like with Justin
He'll fix your
Herbert,
defense for
who anybody
And your offense going to be
who anybody
bad.
in their life would take this job because
Hey,
it's not gonna
they
be
had.
bad.
Can
It's
y'all
not gonna
stop?
be bad.
Anybody
I don't
that-
understand.
They said
I-
Brandon Staley would fix the
Hey, bro,
defense.
I'm trying to make a point, bro. Y'all keep on talking, bro. I show y'all respect and let y'all think.
No, you don't,
bro.
Mookie.
No, you
lie.
don't. No,
We
you
don't have
I
to
don't.
show y'all
lie.
fucking respect and
We
let
don't
y'all
have
niggas
to lie,
talk, bro.
Mookie. No, you don't.
God
We don't have
damn,
to
bro.
lie. We don't have to lie. Come on. Come on. We don't have to lie.
My point is to sit there and say is this is that, bro. Anybody would love this Chargers
fact I
job. Bro.
dub
They get to coach the all-time great quarterback in Justin Herbert, right? He has
All-time
great
great.
You got great pieces on the offensive end as well, right?
Let him glaze.
And on top of that, bro, you're in LA. Who wouldn't take this job? Ben Johnson would love to take this job. And I tell you, once Brandon Staley get fired, bro, they're interviewing Ben Johnson, they're interviewing Eric Bieniemy, they're interviewing all
Eric
these
who?
guys.
Eric who? Eric who?
Eric the enemy. The enemy.
Hey.
The enemy. The enemy.
The enemy.
Not the enemy. He's supposed to be your friend.
Hold on.
We can't say
I
the
said
enemy.
Eric the enemy, bro. Stop
Wait,
it, bro.
wait, everyone be quiet. Mookie. Eric who?
You guys are rude.
Eric the enemy.
Huh?
Oh,
Okay.
hey,
So
round of
my point is to sit there and say is this is that, like, you know, everybody would love to take this Chargers job, and you know, Bill Belichick. I would love to have Bill Belichick on the team because he's going to produce an elite level defense, right? That's the one thing that Justin Herbert has never had in his career, at least average defense, bro. He's never had a top 15 ranked defense. His defense always been the lower end of the 27 ranked defense. You pair that with Justin Herbert, bro, I'm fine with that, bro.
Who's calling plays, Mookie? Who's calling plays?
Kellen Moore.
No, he's not. He's not doing it with Kellen Moore.
Same dude that literally.
No. Hold on, Dawson. 4 people in Bill Belichick's entire Patriots career have been his OC.
Mhm.
Charlie Weiss, he's too old to coach anymore.
Terrible.
Okay. Josh McDaniels, he's been trash. Okay. Matt Patricia,
trash.
Matt Patricia.
The worst OC of all time.
Go ahead and call Mac Jones. Go ahead and call Mac Jones trash. But Bill Belichick chose Matt Patricia, who called defensive plays his whole life, to be his offensive coordinator and play caller. Bill Belichick did that. And then the last one was Bill O'Brien.
Yeah,
who's
but
mid.
you think,
but you mid.
Hold on, but you thinking that Bill Belichick is
And he's
going to
bringing
come
one of those 4 with him.
Hold on, and that's why I don't. And that's why I don't think Bill Belichick is going to do. I don't think Bill Belichick is going to bring all
You know
his
he's going to bring?
people
Why,
there,
bring
bro.
Bill
Why would he
O'Brien.
not do that?
Because
That's what
I
he's
think
done his whole career.
Because I don't think Bill Belichick is at a point of his career right now where I don't think he just want to play this GM manager role, bro. I just don't
That's what
think
he's
that he
ever
wants to do that.
done.
Mookie,
That's
then
all
why?
he's ever
Hold
done.
on, Mookie. Then why hasn't he retired from the role now?
That's what he's going to
not in a
do.
position to do it now.
No, you said he's getting fired.
No, they moving on for him. He ain't getting fired. He moving on.
Robert Kraft, he's basically getting fired. They're
He's
just
not
finding
getting
a
fired.
really
They
nice
just
way
had
to
to-
do
Yeah,
it.
they're just
They
saying
had-
a
they
nice
just
way
agreed-
because
they
he's a
just saying it in a
Patriot.
nice
He's
way,
a
but he's getting
Patriot.
fired.
He's a Patriots legend. They're not going to fire him.
They're not going to fire him.
They're going to move on for him, bro. They just
He's
basically
basically
agreed.
getting fired. Okay?
No, he's not.
He's basically getting fired. They're just
But
finding
you
a
a
really
Tom
nice way
Brady.
to do it.
You a Tom Brady lover, so you're gonna sit here and
Oh,
discredit Bill
please. You're a
Belichick.
Justin Herbert dick rider. Don't talk to me
Tom,
about
hold on.
lover.
But
What are
without
we
Bill,
talking
hold on.
about?
Without
My
Bill Belichick,
goodness.
bro, Tom
Oh,
Brady does
G-Baby,
not
you
win
missed the
the
show.
God, bro.
Without Bill Belichick, Tom Brady does not be the quarterback.
Without
that we all
Tom Brady,
know him
Bill
to be, bro.
Belichick is mid.
Yeah. Without
He's
Bill
mid.
Belichick, Tom Brady
He's
does
a
not have
great.
no
He's a
ring.
great coordinator
He don't have
without
the ring
Tom
that he
Brady.
has,
That's
bro.
what
Stop
he
this
is. He's a
nonsense,
great
bro.
coordinator.
Did Tom Brady not win the Super Bowl without Bill Belichick? Oh,
Yeah, he had a top 10 defense. Always had 2 Pro Bowl wide receivers, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop acting like he came over there.
He literally won without the guy you said he needed. He literally won
Stop
it in a COVID
Everybody,
year.
stop acting like Tom Brady came
year.
to a terrible
In a
situation.
COVID year, Mookie.
He had
That's
2
what
Pro Bowl wide receivers. They had elite level defense, bro.
In a
And
COVID
that
year,
team was
Mookie.
what?
In a
couple
COVID
games
year,
back from
Mookie.
making the playoffs.
Let me
That's
transition
what
to.
Tom
I want
Brady
to
did.
transition to. I want to
Random.
transition to the topic of the show. Right. I want to talk.
You got
I want to talk
you,
about.
bro, you said, hold on, Doug, let me ask you something, Doug. Let me say this one time. Is this glaze? Tom Brady is the only reason why I started speaking English. Is that the ultimate Glazers, Doug?
Who said
what? Who said
Random
that?
said that shit.
Okay, stop. In order to live in America, I also needed to speak English.
You're nasty.
What are we talking
You're
about,
nasty.
bro? What are we talking
You're
about?
nasty.
All right, so add
You're
more context.
nasty.
There's a whole lot.
You're nasty.
Hold up.
Add context to it.
There's context. There's context.
Wait, hold
What?
on.
So add context. Okay.
You
So when I
you
moved
said
here,
Tom Brady's the reason why I started speaking English.
stop.
No,
To add context. Stop.
You're
To add
nasty.
context.
Shut
To
up.
add context. When I first moved to America, I couldn't speak a lick of
I'm not
English.
gonna lie, Nick. That's crazy.
Hold on. But there's context. Hold on.
To add context.
Oh, y'all want to hear the content.
Wait, hold on. Random, I got
context?
you. Wait, hold on. Chill out. You know what we not gonna do? What we not gonna do? Wait, hold on. Stop. What we not gonna do is shame immigrants for being bilingual when you, sir, have lived in America your whole life. It can't fail.
But my point is, I would never learn another language for another man. I would never learn another language for another man. For a woman, I would do it. For a man, no, I wouldn't. Especially a white man, like this man Raider did, bro. He tried to learn another language for a white man.
Every day. What are we talking about? You glaze a white man every day. That's what you do.
I'm not trying to transition. I'm not gonna lie.
You're
Let me get to the.
Please mute, Dub. I'm not here. I'm not here to do it. I'm in a car right now. Please mute. Please use the mute button, Dub. I can't do it.
Listen.
Amazing. It's out. Brandon's right, because if Justin Herbert moved to China, he'd be learning Chinese to go watch him play. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You're not about to shame me for being bilingual, bro. You're not about to shame me for that. You're not about to shame me. I want to talk about shame me for that. When you can't even spell, bro.
Come on, bro. But I would never learn another language for another man, bro. Come on,
guys. Can y'all both stop? Can y'all both stop? I'm trying to get to
He took it there.
You a munch for Tom Brady, bro.
And I wasn't even born in
America. You're a Daddy Brady,
bro. Don't give me that stuff, bro.
You're munch.
Do not give me that, Mookie. Do not give me that.
I never learned another language for just
You never learned a language, period.
I never learned another language.
Dub.
Hold on, G-Baby. I'm going to be devil's advocate real quick because, you turned me into this. Didn't Mookie say Trevor Lawrence was a beautiful man?
No, I did not. That was G-Baby. G-Baby said it. I got the receipt. G-Baby said it.
Hold on.
G-Baby said it, bro. G-Baby said it.
That's why he's laughing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why he's laughing.
Language I speaking better than you, Mookie.
I'm still confused.
I do say that, right? He does speak better.
I'm not gonna lie. Wait, real quick though. Hey, I'm still confused on what the context was for that. But
basically, so when I moved here when I was 8, right, and I watched sports, right, one thing that motivated me to learn English was trying to talk about Kobe and Tom Brady. So that's one of the things that motivated me to learn English. And this guy's trying to shame me for it when I speak the language, which is my second language, better than you.
Bro, I would learn English just to talk. I would never get motivated to talk to another man.
You never learned English.
Okay, wait. So wait, Mookie, you say you can spell, right? Yo, spell Mississippi.
Stop playing with me, bro. He's trying to kill me, bro. No, I'm not spelling that, bro. Come on, stop playing.
New Orleans. Spell Mississippi.
I'm not stopping him. Move on.
No, you took it here. Mookie,
move on, dog.
You took
it
here.
Move on, dog. Move on,
dog. Here, bro.
They're not carrying me like that.
Don't carry me,
bitch ass.
Oh, so you took it there, but now you can't take it back?
No. Don't carry me like that.
Hey, chat. Listen, chat. I need everyone in the chat.
You gotta be willing to take it if you're gonna be willing to dish it.
Spell Mississippi. This is everyone in the chat watching. If you watch the basketball show, I need you to donate $1 and say, please have Player's Choice Spelling Bee. That's it. That's all I'm asking you guys to do. If you can't afford the $1,
who does that, bro? But that's stupid, bro. Come on, bro.
Yo, Mookie,
you guys are stupid.
Mookie, spell abbreviation.
Bro, Trent, stop it, bro.
Nah, what you took it there, so spell abbreviation.
Bro, because come on, bro, you trying to carry me, bro. Stop.
You legitimately
spell Louisiana.
Okay, Mookie, I gotta eat.
Spell Louisiana.
Mookie, I'll spell abbreviation with you. Just I would do this. I actually like this.
Hold on. It's A. I think it's ABBREVIATION.
He looked it up. I hope y'all know that.
I know he did.
I know how to spell, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Spell Mississippi there, Mookie. Spell Mississippi.
You got 10 seconds.
Do you really want me to spell Mississippi, bro?
Yes.
All right, hold on, bro. Hold on.
You got 10 seconds.
No. Turn your camera on.
I'm trying to spell it. It's M-I.
Hold on.
It's M-I. It's hold on. It's M-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Mississippi.
Turn your camera on and do it again. Look at the camera.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm in the bed with my girl, so it's If you want to see titties and
What
ass,
a girl yelling! You with your girl yelling like this?
You with your girl?
if you want to see, if you want to see never mind. But I can't turn it on, bro. It's too personal right now.
Mook makes me dislike Justin Herbert as a player.
That's
From
crazy.
If I hold on,
And you spelled it wrong, by the way. But okay.
You're hating me. You hating me.
You hating on me.
You
hating on me.
You hating me because I like Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, the best quarterback in the NFL. You can hate it. You can dislike it.
Yep. You guys have a
you
good
can
show.
hate it all you want to, bro. But I see all-time great quarterback when I see Justin Herbert plays.
Listen, I want to talk about the teams in the playoff race right now. And right now we have actually a lot of teams. We'll go start off with the AFC. You have the Cleveland Browns, you have the Jaguars, you have the Kansas City Chiefs, all deadlocked, fighting for each other. Even the Miami Dolphins could go into wild card spot if they don't win some games. Pittsburgh Steelers is at the 6th spot. Colts is at 7, and then you have the Texans, the Broncos, the Bengals, and the Bills all tied with the same record with the Steelers and the Colts. So, which of these teams do you guys think is going to make it in the postseason? Which of these teams would be scary in the AFC?
I think the Bills. I think the Bills are legit about to make a playoffs. I didn't think they were going to. I thought they were dead in the water. But looking how everybody's tied right now, I'm not gonna lie. The Bills are going to be a scary first round matchup for a couple of teams. I'm not gonna hold you. They're going to be a scary first round matchup.
Yeah.
I think the New Orleans Saints is the team where I'm looking at like.
We're talking about the AFC.
The AFC right now.
The AFC. Listen, the AFC is so mid right now.
Chargers, right? They're just going to make a miraculous run, right? It's the Chargers, right?
The AFC is so. The AFC is so mid right now. Like this is just crazy. This was be the toughest division in the sport, but
damn, bro, the Browns are 8-5, bro.
Yeah, that's just nasty.
Yes, they're locked in at 4. No, 5 right now.
Yeah, and Deshaun and the fact that Deshaun Watson can miss the play, or their best quarterback can miss the play or miss the season, rightfully so, and they can have like 2 different quarterbacks and still be able to win games. It just speaks to
that's a testament how good that team is. That's a testament how good
that can be true. How testament to great.
We praise the 49ers for doing that. Why don't we praise the Browns for doing that same thing? What are we talking about?
It also can be a testament to how bad the competition have been consistently playing this year. Yes, it is. It is true.
No, there's a lot of good teams. It's
not because when we're looking at playoff teams, ladies and gentlemen, we look at playoff teams for rightfully so being consistent playoff teams that show that they're legitimate playoff teams in the regular season consistently. You have losses where they'll lose to other great teams, but when you have a playoff team like the Browns or losing to teams that they're not supposed to lose to, we look at this team as a playoff team, and they doing that routinely. It's like,
that's every team in the league.
How is it?
Literally every team in the league right now. Every team in the league has done that.
No, it's not.
The 49ers lost to teams they shouldn't have. The Eagles lost to teams they shouldn't have.
No, but they're not doing it consistently, though. That's the big thing.
They
lost 3 games in a row.
Lost 3 games in a row.
And that's the year that's the time where players was injured that time, right? You got to put context to it.
Okay, one of those games was against injured Minnesota.
Yeah,
and the Browns were injured too, right? The Browns were injured too.
Debo was out, and I believe Brock Purdy had a concussion, and they had some injuries on the defensive side of the ball.
The Browns were injured too.
Brock Purdy got concussion with like 3 minutes in the game.
Yeah. So my point is to sit there and say, and also that loss against the Browns, Trent Williams went out, McCaffrey went out, Debo Samuels went out.
The Browns were injured.
Yeah, but they were also injured.
Browns also were injured too. So what's
my thing is, if we're gonna praise guys like the 49ers for being able to put ragtag dog groups up and still be in the postseason, the Browns deserve all that. The Browns deserve a great lawn share of credit for what they've been doing this season, 1,000%, because they have been playing great football. And the crazy thing is, if their defense isn't doing well, for some reason their offense starts clicking on all cylinders. Doesn't make sense. They have no Nick Chubb. They have no Nick Chubb. They have no Deshaun Watson. And they have just been able to figure out.
All right.
That's a testament to them, bro.
The Packers are in the playoff race, and they're 6-7 losing record. The Saints and the Falcons are in the playoff race, and the Buccaneers losing fucking records. The Seahawks.
That's the
Oh,
NFC.
hold on. Let me cook.
We're talking about the AFC, not the NFC.
Hold on.
Listen, either.
The
You can't
Seahawks and the Rams
or
are
speak
in the
English.
playoffs with the Seahawks and the Rams are in the playoff race with losing records. Now let me go look at the AFC, ladies and gents. The Bills in the playoff race. They have above 500. The Broncos above 500. Do you know the Raiders are still in the hunt? That's crazy. The Browns are in the playoffs. The Steelers, who've been bad all year. The Steelers who have been bad.
They're all above 500 records.
The Steelers who have been bad all year.
They haven't
been bad all
year.
Yes, they have. They have been bad. They have been bad.
They're 5.
The offense has been bad. The defense has been immaculate. And Najee Harris and Jalen Warren has been for the last half of the season has been amazing.
Hold on, was it Macklin against the Patriots?
Mookie, I can just use your logic to say that.
Was it Macklin against the?
Hold on, just had a bad game.
Was it Macklin against the Chargers, the Cardinals?
What was that
word? Immaculate.
Macklin.
Oh my god.
Immaculate.
That's why I said that. Was it immaculate against the Patriots? Was it immaculate against the Cardinals?
Yeah, it was.
Was it immaculate against the Bengals?
He can't say it.
Was it immaculate against the Browns?
I hate this dude so much. I'm not gonna lie. I hate this dude so much. There's, of course, for any defense, especially when the offense is that bad, there's gonna be times where they're gonna let up points. That's common sense.
Goodness.
But you talk about you talk about consistency and what they show you consistently, but yet you're showing me exceptions to classify the freaking Steelers defense. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, everybody. Since November 10th, right? Since November 19th, the Steelers have lost to the Browns. They beat the Bengals. What you do without Joe, without Joe Burrow. Then they beat the Cardinals.
They lose to the Cardinals.
Then they lost to the Cardinals, right?
Remember when Dallas lost to the
Cardinals? That so-called elite level defense gave up 24 points against the Cardinals. Then, ladies and gentlemen, they lost to one of the worst offensive teams in the NFL, the New England Patriots, right? And they gave up 21 points to Blake Zappi.
I need you to understand.
That's a playoff team to you, sir?
No, I need you.
That's a playoff team to you.
We're talking about a good defense. I need you to understand something. If you're holding if you're holding teams if you're holding teams to at 21 points with a terrible offense, that defense is doing a tremendous job. If you actually watch these games, I know you didn't watch these games. The Steelers was locking them up for the majority of the game.
Would die.
But you know what, Mookie, we lying now?
Yes.
I would like to tell you. Hold on. I would like to tell you what
You're just going over points. Did you watch? Let me ask you. I know you don't watch them. Did you watch the Steelers and the Cardinals at all?
No. He didn't.
No, I didn't watch that game.
Okay, so you're just going off of the points.
I also watched the Steelers in the Patriots game. I also watched the Steelers in the Patriots game.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this because I know this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How did they score their last TD? The Cardinals.
Don't look it up.
How did they get in that position? How did they get in that position to score that
looking
TD?
it up right now.
No. I couldn't hear you because you like buffering in and out.
How did they score that? How did they score their last TD, the Cardinals? What position of the field did they get it on?
Or the Cardinals versus you talking about the Patriots and the Steelers game?
Oh, yes. Jesus Christ! What part of that?
No, I thought you were talking about
the Cardinals and the Cardinals and the Steelers.
Because I'm talking about the Patriots and the Steelers game, dog.
Okay, even in the Patriots and the Steelers game, if you only allow 21 points in a game, you're probably
but you allow 21 points to the worst offense in the league.
That's a top 5 defense, bro. That's still a top 5 defense.
21 points. If you would have a point if that's one of the league's best offense. The point is that's not one of the league's best offense. That's one of the league's worst offense as well. And the fact that you let Blake Zappi threw 3 touchdowns over 240 yards. That is crazy, bro.
Okay. So you need to understand this. They had one time when they marched down the field, the Patriots, outside of that, they had an interception. The Steelers threw an interception, put them in bad field position. They scored in 2 plays. So that's one touchdown that happened because of how bad the offense is. So reality, they really only scored 2 TDs.
What?
Because the Steelers threw an interception to where the Patriots only had to march down the field for a whopping 11 yards.
All right, so explain the fact that it was like first down and Blake Zappi was like standing in the pocket, slinging down on
His name is Bailey. Oh my God.
But whatever the guy named, Blake Zappi, whatever the man name. Why y'all let this man consistently run through that defense?
He wasn't.
And he was picking up extra change yards.
He
and then
wasn't.
in the red zone, they
literally
were
wasn't.
able to be efficient.
They had the first half, and they had the first half. He had 2 good drives.
But they scored on a first drive.
Outside of the 2 good drive, they were locked up the whole game.
First drive,
they were locked. Mookie, you don't make sense. They were locked up the whole game besides those 2 drives. They was doing 3 and outs, 4 and outs, 5 and outs, and in the second, that means nothing.
What do you mean it don't mean nothing?
It means nothing.
If you're the dominant defense, you let a team score.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Mookie, you don't make sense. At the end of the day, the Steelers were sitting here locking them up for the majority of the game. You want to talk about consistency? You want to sit here and talk about consistency?
And you giving the Steelers
consistently was locking them up outside of 2 drives.
What are we giving the Steelers credit for locking up a below average offense?
Mookie, your exact words was Zappi was cooking them. He wasn't.
He was.
No, he wasn't. That's a lie.
Bro. Duh.
That's a blatant lie.
Let me tell you something. The Patriots.
Let me ask you this: How was somebody cooking? How was somebody cooking when they only had 2 good drives?
Okay. My point is to sit there and say is this.
Answer the question. Answer the question. How was somebody cooking? Answer the question. How was somebody cooking when they only had 2 good drives?
According to the standard that the Steelers are supposed to play, they're supposed to be a top 10 defense. The fact that you allow a team who struggled against a Chargers team who is one of the worst defense in the league, and the Patriots got shut out against the Chargers defense, who's one of the worst defense in the league, now facing a defense who is way better than the Chargers, and you scored 21 points. You had 303 total yards of offense. You had 222 passing yards of offense as well. Then they ran the ball pretty effectively. And in the red zone when they got to the red zone when they got to the in the red zone when they got to the Steelers. And in the red zone when they got and in the red zone against the Steelers, they were scoring touchdowns out of what?
No, they didn't.
Put points out of 2 of the 4 of the red zone trips, bro. They're better.
Yes. That's bad. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you how, Mookie, because in the whole second half, it was literally 3 and outs, 4 and outs, 5 and outs, 3 and outs. It was just defense and defense the whole entire second half. They had a good first drive, yes, and then what happened in the second drive? 3 and out. No, stop. What happened the next drive? 5 and out. What happened the next drive? They had an interception when they only had to march down. No. You're embarrassing yourself when you're talking about that they were running the ball effectively. That's not true. That is a lie, sir, because they weren't running the ball effectively at all. They had 2 good drives. No, Mookie. So answer me this question. How can you say that somebody's cooking when they only had 2 good drives in the whole entire game?
Because if you actually watch the games,
you didn't watch it. You didn't watch
the game.
Hold on.
You didn't watch the game.
If you watch the game,
you did it. If you
watch the game,
you did not watch the game.
Okay, let me ask you this. No, let's watch this.
Can I speak?
No,
if you watch the games.
You can't
watch the games, ladies and gentlemen.
You just come up here and lie. You literally lie more than you
watch the games.
And we're supposed to take your football words seriously.
You glaze Tom Brady
out of here, bro. You also glaze Herbert.
You don't glaze.
You're not different, bro. You just lying. You're just lying. You just lying.
You learn the English language to glaze Tom Brady. Now my point is to sit here and say is this. Hold on, my point is to sit here and say is this. If you look at the game, which I did, right, bro, can you shut the fuck up? Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
Learn how to spell, then I'll shut up.
Shut up. Learn how to not glaze older white men and learn the English language for glazing older white men.
I need you to chill. I need you to
It's
chill with
But
that.
tell him to chill, bro.
No, I need you to chill with that. Seriously.
You let this press box nigga come on Gridiron talking
No,
that
I
shit,
need
man.
you to chill with. I just need you to chill with. I don't
All
care
right,
if you're gonna bash him. I just need you to chill with what you're gonna say.
My point is to sit there and say is this, right? According to the Patriots standards, right? Because they're not a great offensive team. According to their not because I lowered the standards for the Patriots because they're not a great offensive team. They were moving the ball well. Zappy was finding Zeke Elliott on the flat routes. He was throwing vertical routes to Juju Smith-Schuster as well, right? And on top of that, bro, they were literally obliterating the Steelers secondary. That's the reason why Zappy threw.
That's not true.
50 yards with
you know what's so funny?
Touchdowns.
I'm gonna give you the stats. I'm gonna give you the stats right now.
Zappy had 240 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I'm gonna give you the
He
facts.
scored 3 touchdowns.
I'm gonna give you the facts here. I'm gonna give you facts. Outside of those 2 drives,
what are we doing here, bro?
Outside of those 2 drives, I'm gonna give you the exact yards that they had outside of those 2 drives, right? Let's see. That's 30. That's 30. That's 41. That's gonna be 41. That's 47. That's gonna be 47 plus 28. That's 73.
Oh my gosh. Why is Dub
wait. That's 84. 84. 96.
Just share the damn screen with him. Maybe he
96.
Maybe
No. It's cool. No. It's 96. It's 96. Then it's gonna be
Dub. You're not comprehending what I'm saying.
124.
I'm not saying nothing that's worth comprehending.
No, but my point is
so a team outside of the 2 drives in which they had 130 yards.
Okay, Dub.
That's it.
Hold on, Dub. You're not comprehending what
throughout the whole. So how is that torching when it's only 130 yards that they were able to get through the field?
Dub. My point is to sit there and say is this:
that's not torching. Mookie. I heard your point. That team was not. Okay. You're lying about them saying that they was torching them when they weren't torching them.
To a defense that's supposed to be a top 10 defense, I expect them to limit the output of what Zappy is doing to their secondary, which he threw for 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. A team.
So which one is he doing? Is he cooking them or is he not cooking them?
He's cooking them.
No, he's not.
Yes, 3 touchdowns and 250 yards is cooking, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, stat nerd. Here we go.
That's cooking. That's a good game. When Jalen Hurts have these games, you sit there and blaze them consistently, bro.
At the end of the day, you're justifying him consistently. That's not true because you know what's the difference. You know what's the difference? Because they don't have these games. Because they just don't have. They just don't have one. They just don't have 2 drives. They just don't have 2 drives that they were adequate. It was actually the consistency of the game that they were showing us being an adequate person, adequate player. Zappy wasn't doing that. He had 2 good drives and then he was trashed the whole game.
Dub. My point is to sit there and say is this, bro, right? You got to understand this. Against their standards, against the Steelers' standards, they shouldn't let one of the worst.
What standard? You think they're trash?
I'm saying they're supposed to be a great elite level defense. And the fact that you let a worse offense in the league who struggle against a defense who is one of the worst defense in the league, I do not expect a Patriots team to have over 300 total yards against that defense.
It's not like we seen the 49ers had Jarrett Stidham just torch them too, huh? It's not like we didn't see that, huh?
Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't remember that game?
Bro, you talking about when they were injured? Come on,
what are you talking about?
That is an exception to the rule. They also allowed
but you're talking about exceptions. You're justifying this game off of 2 exceptions.
No, I'm justifying this team as a team that's supposed to be in the freaking playoffs and be contending and play consistent football.
They're literally the
The funny part is, if we look through all the teams that makes the playoff in NFL history, they've all lost to teams or not played well against teams that they shouldn't have.
Yeah, but the Steelers are doing that routinely, and they've been playing mid the whole year. I asked Steelers fans, I say, bro, do you deserve to be in the playoffs? They say no, but the AFC has been weak this year because players have been injured and teams haven't been playing consistently through their standards. Where we're going to probably make it because teams how have been bad injured, the AFC has been. But
teams have been injured, yes.
When we looking at
they still have been playing good football.
When you look at the
they still have been playing good
they're
football.
Not a good offensive team. That's the reason why they fired Canada, right?
That's it.
That's it. And also, their defense has been inconsistent at times.
And the crazy thing is, the main thing that's wrong with their offense is their passing. Their rushing is not bad.
No, it's not. It's not that they just don't have the quarterback, the starting caliber quarterback. Because I don't believe in Kenny Pickett, and also their running game is not really that good.
Their running game
and
for
they're
the
not
second.
getting.
That's why I
And
said
they're
you
not,
don't.
and they're not getting
You're
their
not watching
playmakers.
this team.
They're not getting
You're
their
not watching this
playmakers
team.
involved.
The whole
They're
second half
not
of this,
getting their
the
playmakers
second half of the
involved, bro.
season, Najee Harris and Jalen Warren has been doing very well together.
All right, let me ask you something. Who's been playing better this year since you watched the games? Najee Harris or Jalen Warren?
Jalen Warren.
What are you talking about?
I didn't ask you, motherfucker.
Jalen Warren has.
Oh, you said it because Randall said it, bro. I didn't ask you, Randall.
I was going to say Jalen Warren anyway.
It's been Jalen Warren anyways, bro.
Anyway. But Najee Harris has been good. Najee Harris has been good for that
on mute, bro. He was going to say Najee Harris to Randall freaking whisper.
No, I wasn't. That's what you do. Don't tell me something that you do. That's what you do.
My point is to sit there and say this is that they don't get their playmakers involved. They don't get Deontay Johnson involved. They don't get the other guys playmakers involved.
Deontay Johnson don't get himself involved.
Stop it. They don't get Deontay Johnson involved. They don't get Pickett involved. Stop it, bro. That team, that offense does not look good because I've been watching Steelers game, right? And
you just said you didn't watch the Cardinals game, but you still made fun of the Steelers for that.
Because I was watching Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
Oh God damn it! You've never heard of TV DVR or anything like that or Red Zone? Come on, bro. Stop. You're just lying, bro. You're lying.
Like I said, if you sit there and validate and sit there and say the Steelers deserve to make the playoffs, bro, after how bad they've been this year, it just shows you the level.
They're in the playoff race, whether or not they deserve it or not.
They're not good enough to make the playoffs. And the fact that they're still in the playoffs
seed right now. They're the 6th seed right now. If the season ends,
they don't deserve to be because the AFC has been
Who cares about deserving or not?
The crazy part is, wait, random. The team and the toughest conference in the league. I mean, toughest division. The team with the toughest division in the league doesn't deserve to be in the playoff. Doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't make sense at all.
Doesn't make sense to me because they're literally in the toughest. They're in the toughest division right now, and the fact that they're a positive record right now, even being in the toughest division, shows how good that team really is.
I gotta start arguing.
You don't make sense,
boy. Hush, you can't call nobody dumb.
Cleveland has no Chubb. Cleveland has no Chubb, and you 6 different QBs. Zappy disappeared. And gets suspended. Mookie needs to chill.
Spell hypothetical.
Like the video, subscribe.
Spell hypothetical.
I'll spell hypothetical.
Spell hypothetical. See, I spelled some words today. You gotta spell some words.
Hey, find the Mish routes.
Spell hypothetical.
Hey, find the Mish routes, bro.
It's mesh. Get it right. It's mesh.
No. You get it right.
It's mesh. You don't even know how to talk, bro. You retarded.
Make sure y'all tune in.
Hey, Doug. Are you ready, Doug?
Ready for what?
The war.
I guess.
Oh, I know this though. Hold on. I know this though, real quick. Hey, Mookie, when the Giants beat the Saints on Sunday, I'm gonna need you and G Baby.
G Baby not a Saints fan no more.
I'm gonna need you to apologize.
Saints fan either.
I'm gonna need you to apologize, and then also,
I bleed that black and gold.
Make sure, make sure.
As he says, Herbert Abbey.
Because that's my favorite quarterback.
Make sure y'all tune into. Well, I'm going live in probably like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, about to rank all the Heisman winners from the past 15 years.
I'm going to miss Justin Herbert
play
play football.
Tune in, bro. Hey, that's all I got, bro.
Stop glazing.
I'm going to miss Justin Herbert play football.
I'm going to miss Justin Herbert play football.
I am, bro.
That's my next season. Soft ass.
He was on pace to throw for 5,000 yards this year.
Who gives up on 5,000 yards? Playoffs.
Yes, he was, Trent. Shut up.
Trent, go ahead. Trent, go ahead. Shout it out real quick.
Oh, now I was saying, make sure, what's the name? I go live in 20 minutes. We about to rank the last Heisman winners for the past 15 years, bro. Make sure y'all tune in. Come talk some college ball. Yeah, but that's it, bro. Make sure you come tune in.
Y'all be easy. Like the video, subscribe, man. We gonna see y'all with another one, bro. Peace.
Hey, Doug.